Okay, now I think I got it working. Shit, like, it just would not... OBS, I get you do updates. And unlike some people, I always approve them. So yeah, go ahead, do it. Come on. Really, I fucking my footing that once every single... Annoying as hell. Why does it show red? Should be green, damn it. Please get you to work.
Backstreet's back, alright, yeah.
Hey, you want to work? Lightning, what's up? Not sure how much of the birthday I'm going to do today. I am not doing this. This is my allergy. It's my ass and my allergy pills are not helping. Unfortunately. Yes, let's Heckle Man celebrating alone, as one should. Yeah, you're watching this YouTube. Here, piggy, 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 piggy.
Oh my god, this guy, get the fuck out my car. Oh. Come on, go, go, go. Boosh. Fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way, asshole.
How's everybody doing today? Alright, I guess now I got everything.
Bonus stage.
Updates.
Oh, shit's gonna crash. Oh my god, I'm gonna qualify. It is crashing on me. Oh, God. I qualified. Oh, man. That was fucking serious shit. Here we go again. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. What a good start. And I still was a dash fan. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. Fucking straight up murdered him. I wrecked and now I'm winning. Explain that one.
Winning.
Whatever you say, dude. He took the plunge.
Do a barrel roll.
What?
Do a barrel
Whatever
roll.
you say.
Do a barrel. Do a barrel.
Okay.
Do a barrel roll.
What?
Do a
Double side.
Speed tubers are the best.
the break.
For the most part, from what I've been watching anyways.
Well, I could have went either way. Instead, I went right in the middle and got fucked up like an idiot.
Sonic.
That was stupid. I take off like an astronaut.
Damn, what a thumbnail.
I'm so hot.
Doing alright, Mew Mew. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Use the break.
Shitty game, shitty player, shitty commentary.
Wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow.
Alright, back.
A great birthday week. Needs your parents' credit cards, he really does. Needs your parents' credit cards numbers to pay his bills. We're all ready to suffer Baron. That's life, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. Next. Hit that like button, don't forget that, guys. And of course, don't count off. He might actually get his members a little smoked just because it seems like a lot of his whales doing stock accounts now again. Alex Mayweather, holla holla!
Imagine a world where he didn't have whales saving the channel.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I'm angry.
Nothing I can do, it's gone for good.
My ring keeps popping up. There's motion at your front door. Yeah, it's the neighbor's dog is running around wild.
What the fuck?
Guessing his shot collar ran out of batteries. He's got the electric fence thing, and it usually works, but today he's just running around everywhere.
Anyway,
It's great.
He doesn't usually go that far, so I'm not too worried about it.
a jar of
I don't think Aaron's home, so...
I smell all the time.
Phil's balls. Anyway,
It's great.
look what happened. Anyway,
How much I can do about it?
look what happened. And the game decides, oh, you're slightly off. No! Wait, look what happened. How?
Game didn't decide shit. You were off.
Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Nothing I can do, it's gone for good. A simple
I can do.
misclick, throw it into the fucking
I did nothing
lava.
wrong, guys. I did everything correct.
A simple misclick, throw it into the fucking lava.
That sucks.
He broke my
And for him, it's gonna be
How?
guys, this is the debunking stream
Broke my
2.0.
portal. How?
All this stuff sounded like, yeah, because the video was like
Throw it into the
8
fucking
years
lava.
old. What do you expect it from
That
being
sucks.
old?
A simple misclick, throw it into the fucking lava.
That sucks.
How did he break the nether portal? How? How did he break the nether portal? How? Anyway. Why didn't I bring a pickaxe? I didn't think I had to dig anything. I was going in, killing the fucking gas and getting out. I didn't know a gas would randomly shoot at the portal and fuck everything up. Anyway.
It's great.
Yeah, that was a great rant from him when
Anyway.
he got stuck in Minecraft because he didn't bring a
What
pickaxe.
happened?
Like, huh?
Simple
Of all the
misclick,
important
throw it
things
into
to
the
bring in a
fucking
game like
lava.
Minecraft, what would you bring with you?
A
Oh yeah, a
simple
pickaxe.
misclick, throw it into the fucking lava.
That sucks.
He broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal. How? Dude, I'm stuck here forever. How?
I'm upset. That sucks.
A simple misclick, throw it into the fucking lava.
And now you're
That
fucked.
sucks.
A simple misclick, throw it into the fucking lava.
That sucks.
He broke my nether portal. How?
How?
He broke my nether portal. How? Dude,
Oh, did we already
I'm
break
stuck
double-digit
here forever.
likes?
How?
Nope. We had 9
I'm
likes.
angry. That sucks.
That face. Guys, don't you want to beat the trolls by getting us to
I'm sure they were disgusting people.
double-digit likes, guys?
Great.
And let me move over here.
Look what happened.
Oh, now I'm with the chat, dumbass.
How?
Spent like 10 minutes fighting with this thing after the OBS update, make sure everything's working again.
I'm serious. I'm not going back to the Nether again unless I have to. So
The game's over.
I'm angry.
Phil's balls.
It's gone for good.
I could probably get $400 at least, unfortunately. It is his birthday. Yep, he's turning 40, Jessica. He's doing Elden Ring, Skyrim, Kirby, and I think one other game today. He's literally just playing the games he's already playing. We were playing a ton of stuff today, guys. Speed of marathon, it won't get old. Like, first of all, it's not a marathon, it's like 8 hours. Second of all, you're playing the stuff you've already been playing. You're not doing anything new. Am I? Dealing with a headache, dealing with a stuffed up nose, allergies. My allergy meds aren't working, it's pissing me off. I don't know if you take too many allergy pills, you see shadow people, and then you die, so I don't want to take any more.
Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. He's on the fucking floor. That's how we fucking do, son. On the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor. It was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Bugs in the air. We got bugs in the air. Flying everywhere. Fucking bugs in the air. Bugs in the air. We got bugs in the air. Flying everywhere. Fucking bugs in the air. Thugs on the floor. We got thugs on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause it's thugs on the floor. Thugs on the floor. We got thugs on the floor.
So you could grab an old game like, oh, it's my 40th birthday. Well, here's a game that I played when I was 30, 10 years ago, guys. Found one of the shorter games he played, like, oh, this game's only 6 hours long. I can do that for a marathon, guys, and play through and beat the game in one marathon setting. Or in this case, 8 hours, not an actual marathon. I said, like, he has no friends to spend it with, no family to spend it with. It's just sad. It's like just him sitting on his ass playing video games. Well, apparently he got up a little earlier than usual because he's been thanking people for saying happy birthday for about an hour already. Adachi, how's it going? Hey, Louise. Oh, Louise, happy birthday. Get my head away from the microphone instead of doing it directly into the microphone like DSP would. Got any plans on Luis? Or are you working today, unfortunately, I'm sure.
You laughed at me. You laughed at me. You laughed at me. What a cocksucker.
Dedicate an entire month for your birthday, Hydra? Terrible. Dedicate the entire year to your birthday. Took off work? Nice.
It's the bad fucking Proto Man. Proto Man, son. Proto Man. The hell is this music? The hell is this music? The hell is
Exactly,
this
DSP. What the hell is this music?
What the fuck did the European staff have to do with this game?
Should be one more song. Unless that's end the music early. Oh, that would be a surprise. Usually goes until 2:08 with the music. Nope. He's actually starting early. Wow. He's really excited to get his birthday started. The fuck?
What the hell? Well, good morning. How's everyone doing? Welcome to
It
the
might be
stream.
Carmichael.
What the hell is a 40-year-old man doing sitting here in an office / recording studio in front of two partially deflated balloons?
Surprised the balloons made
Whatever
it.
the hell this thing is, streaming in front of hundreds of people all over the world. What is going on here? What is the implications of this? I want an explanation immediately, and someone better explain to me what the hell's going on around here. What is all this gamer shit, right?
There ain't no gamer shit. You took it all down.
Anyway, guys, welcome. How's everyone doing
Yeah,
today?
it's a bedroom. It's
Hope you're
not
doing
an
well.
office /
Today
recording
is April
studio.
6, 2022.
Does that say that for his tax
Ladies
purposes?
and gentlemen, today is my 40th birthday. Wait, no, I meant to push this. Yes. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is in a good, positive mood today and ready for some fun here on stream. It is actually my 40th birthday today. Indeed, I have turned 40 years old. And I have a lot to say about that this morning. A lot of reminiscing, a lot of interesting things to talk about, to put some stuff into perspective.
You're a bitch? Yeah, we know. Get over
Based
it.
on that milestone. Because being 40 years old is a milestone. You know, a lot of people actually say that 40 is basically what they call over the hill. Which means that when you turn 40 years old, you're essentially more than halfway done with your life. And everything else is downhill from here.
Your entire life's been
All
downhill
your good
from
years
here.
are behind you, right?
Narciss-
There's nothing
observed
good to
by
be had
complete
in the second
narcissist, not
half.
satisfied
the
with
first
only
half was the good.
One
the
day
good
of
part,
attention being focused on
right?
them for their birthday.
But you know, unlike a lot of people out there, I feel like perhaps I'm the polar opposite of that, and I'm very happy about that. But I want to give some perspective. And
You're not
little
happy in
insight
anything.
in regards to my history. I actually remember a particular.
I never played any Lego games. They didn't look like
a
my style,
particular
so I just skipped them,
milestone birthday of one of
unfortunately.
My family members and how I thought about it back then when I was much younger versus today. Okay, so today, ladies and gentlemen, is my 40th birthday bash marathon event, and obviously I welcome you all here to the event. This is going to be a very different
Get
style
some
of stream than what I
barbecue.
usually do, although a lot of the content may be very similar. There's going to be a party-like atmosphere. There's going to be special things
But I'm so surprised those poor balloons
into
made
the
it a week.
marathon stream that we don't normally do on my regular gameplay streams.
Like, how the hell do those
I'm
balloons
actually
last
very
a whole
happy to be
fucking
able to
week?
be here all day. As you know, the last week was very annoying and stressful for me, having to take quite a lot of time away from my regular streaming to work on my federal tax filing.
You pay
and today I
grassy
just get
CPA
to
to
be
do your
here
taxes. Shut the fuck up.
chilling with you guys, and this is a great thing. I'm really excited to be
All
able
right,
to just be
Luis,
here and
what you gonna
interact and
get?
chill with you guys, and not be all stressed out about stuff crappily happening behind the scenes, right? Thank goodness. And so it's going to be a great event. Allow me to explain. Let's very briefly summarize what's going to happen during today's event, so you guys know what to expect and what order to expect it, etc. And by the way, the landscapers are outside. I can already hear them approaching. I may have to close the window in just a moment, and if I do, you know what's
Those
going on.
goddamn
So,
people working a real job. How dare they?
today is
How dare they work a real job?
marathon event. First of all, today we're going to be ordering food for the event. And I want to just get this out of the way right now because we had a poll going over the course of the last week. First, it was what style of cuisine did you want to see me try today live for Feasting with the King? And the options were Thai cuisine, Vietnamese cuisine, and a barbecue. You guys voted for barbecue. But I said, you know what? Barbecue is really broad. So what I will do is narrow it down.
This Plant Man
to
from
types of
Mega Man
barbecue.
6. Nice.
And of the
Good
ones
ear
that
there,
were viable
Carmichael.
around here, there were basically 3: American traditional comfort food style, Korean barbecue, and Hawaiian barbecue. But Korean barbecue
Exactly,
sadly is
Lightning.
something meant to be had an experience inside the restaurant, right there.
In fact,
fresh
one of
in
my
front of you,
best
with the
birthdays
food
ever
there.
had.
I didn't feel like I could replicate
Let's
that experience if
see
I ordered
if I can
food to be
fi- oh,
pre-cooked
hey, come
and
on.
delivered. So I ruled
See if
that
we
one
can
out.
find it real quick.
In regards to Hawaiian barbecue, it's actually something pretty unique around here because Washington State is actually the travel hub to come to and from the United States from Hawaii, which is island out in the Pacific Ocean. So a lot of Hawaiian people actually live here and have started businesses and restaurants and things. It's actually a demand here, Hawaiian.
I know.
So
playlist.
that's unique, and of course, there's actually a lot of American-style comfort food places around here too
Personal.
that I really like.
Right there.
So the poll has been running now for 3 days. For the first 2.5 days, the poll overwhelmingly was for Hawaiian. It was like at one point over 60% for Hawaiian. Okay, so I go to sleep. I wake up this morning. The poll somehow has skewed 1% towards comfort food barbecue. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that. It's obvious that for some odd reason, I don't understand why, there was some kind of a troll rally movement to try to skew the
Not
poll.
the
It doesn't make any
trolls.
sense because neither option really matters. They're both good. However, I was already planning this out last night with Kat, my wife, and I said, well, I want to
My
do
wife.
Hawaiian because we haven't done that. I've only ordered like once or twice from Hawaiian. I've never ordered the traditional Hawaiian dishes.
So you're gonna
from
do
there.
Hawaii no matter what. So the poll
And I
was
wanted
bullshit.
to do that. So it's my birthday. I can do whatever the hell I want, and we're gonna order Hawaiian barbecue this morning. All right, we're actually gonna go through a menu. We're gonna talk about it here live on the pre-stream, and we're gonna determine what to order together for a meal later today. People have already asked, well, what time will Feasting with the King be? Usually
Why
it's
can I
between
not
4 and 5 p.m.
find-
Pacific time. It depends on when it gets delivered, because delivery can be real quick, or it could take a while. Also, sometimes the restaurants take longer to make the food. Depends on the day. It's only a Wednesday, so I really don't foresee that it's going to be taking way too long. It's not like a weekend or anything.
Snort.
So it should be good.
Loud and proud, right to the
and I'm
microphone. Thank you,
excited.
DSP.
There is some cool traditional dishes that we can pick from. One of them I absolutely know I want to try, but outside of that, I'm not sure what else to get. We'll talk
I think
about
Space
it
Cat
here,
was making fun of JTech
live on
TV the other
pre-stream,
day.
Make that determination and order together before this
Bastard to the
pre-stream
trolls.
podcast ends.
What if
All
something I
right,
didn't
that's
want to do,
exciting. So
guys?
that's one thing happening today that's out of the ordinary. But also, instead of just being a set stream of, say, one game, this is a marathon stream. That means that this stream is going to be running from now all the way to the end of my stream, which will be around 7 to 8 p.m. tonight. Usually, I only do a stream till around 4 p.m. Then there's a break for dinner. I come back between like 6:30, 7 p.m. and I run for another 2-3 hours. But we're doing one continuous stream. All right.
With a huge 40-minute break in it.
Now,
So it's not
per our
continuous. You have a
discussions over the
40-minute
course
break
of the
planned
week,
already, jackass.
we determined that I should be doing continuations of all the games that I've already been playing. Because sadly, I hate to say it,
Absolutely nothing
there's been
fucking new.
so many games going on in the last 2 months. I'm already backlogged on them. The ones that I like, I'm playing as much as I can, but I haven't really gotten as far as maybe I would have liked in some of these games, including Elden Ring, right? In addition, there's new games that have come out that I'm very interested in trying, but I can't until I beat these other games. So, that being said, it made more sense to focus in on the games that I've already been playing and get further in them. In fact, one of the games looks like we're going to beat today, which we're going to talk about in just a moment.
No wonder I couldn't find it because I did birth space
We're gonna
day
do
instead
something
of
else.
birthday.
We were talking about Game
Dumbass.
Pass and going to playing Game Pass games, which, by the way, would have been cool if we did it. But at the same time, do I really want to set myself back even further, especially when I didn't do 3 streams last week because of my tax stuff? Obviously, I got to do the thing that's best for everything, factoring in
Honestly,
all
someone
the
having a good birthday.
uh,
Just post a link to one of my birthday ones.
situations, factors, input, everything that's going on. It's a lot of moving parts here to figure out what to do to make sense. So, it's going to be fun today. So, what are we doing? First game we'll be playing today is Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, before everyone collectively groans and says, man, we don't really like that game, it's the end of the game. We're in the final side quest line. Basically, the game said you could beat it right now, or there's one interesting side quest line you have to complete before you beat the game, because after you beat it, it doesn't work anymore. So I said, all right, let's do the side quest line. That's what we're doing right now. We're in the midst of the side quest line. Maybe it'll take, 20 minutes, a half an hour tops. When we're done with that, we finish the game.
How do you know that's how long
The
it's
end of
going to
Ghostwire
take?
Tokyo. I can even do my little mini review and everything live here on the marathon.
A mini review
All right?
live,
I know some of you don't
guys.
like the game.
Congratulations.
You find it kind of repetitive. Fine, it ends today. You can rejoice seeing this game end and be out of the rotation.
That's always fun to do, Hydra.
Okay. And the other thing is, because it's a marathon event, there's no pressure. I don't have to finish
Or
it
by one days, we all
exactly
call
in an hour
Scorpion
and
with
a-
an
and-
X.
or an hour and a half.
It's-
We can go a little long if we need 2 hours.
Because
we can
her
go
brother
slightly
is
longer and
Jackson
go 2
with
hours,
an
and
X
that's
instead
okay.
of Jack.
All right.
It's Jax. We tell my
Good.
friend if he ever has another kid, it's going to be Scorpion with an
Good.
X. They
Okay.
had another kid, so now we
Then,
just call her
after
Scorpion
that,
with an X.
I think
And he
what we're
fucking
gonna
hates
do
it.
is we're gonna
Stop
do
calling her that. That's not her
Skyrim
name.
Anniversary Edition.
Well, it's not
chill
naming your
fun.
kids Scorpion with
When
an
we
X.
interact, it's more about us kind of chilling and talking than anything else. Although the Skyrim playthrough's been super fun, I have no idea what we'd even do. We haven't played it in a week. We didn't play it because I was so busy last week with the tax stuff. I don't even remember where we left off, quite frankly.
That's a good thing to do, Xeon.
Okay,
Kind of time with friends
so
and
that's
family.
awesome. I can't wait for some chill Skyrim fun. Then, depending on the time, we may have Feasting with the King. We may not. It depends on what time it is. Okay. Then it's going to be
Not touching your face.
Elden Ring. And for those who have been following the playthrough, you already know where I am, but maybe some of you don't. We did a ginormous 2-directional double underground dungeon that was hidden underneath Laneville Capital City. All right. So now I'm not sure. I think there's more to do. Like I think there's
You
one
mean the
other direction to
sewers?
go there to figure out some other stuff. And then I think if we go and talk to the Dung Eater guy back at the hub, he gives us a key and we go to another optional underground area. So we can do all that today. And then
See, reading
depending on
guides.
how
The only way to
long
know
that
about the
goes.
dung eater
Alright.
giving you keys if you read a guide.
Then we can maybe go back to conquering the city. But the underground stuff is very, very, very lengthy and distracting, but seems to be worthwhile. Pretty challenging too, right? So it should be fun. It should be a fun session of Elden Ring. And then, to complete today's marathon event, the final game to be played will be Kirby and the Forgotten Land. A nice chill session. Now, normally when we play Kirby, I play it for 2 hours. We beat an entire world. I'll be honest with you
sorry.
guys. I don't think we'll be playing it for 2 hours tonight. I think it's probably going to be between an hour and a half. And so we probably will not beat an entire world. But still, Kirby is a lot of chill fun. A lot of people who actually like the Kirby playthrough told me they couldn't show up until later tonight. So they would be happy if I could do it last. I said I'd be more than happy to accommodate that. I like the people who have been regulars to those streams, and I want them to be here for the progression. So that's how we're doing it. Now, at the tail end of the stream, okay? And yes, by the way, Wanderer says, if you do happen to reach the World 6 boss in Kirby, save it for the next stream because it's very lengthy. Thank you. Someone actually told me that when I was playing Kirby last time as well, and thank you for the reminder. Right, I don't want to lock myself into like a giant segment that I can't finish. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, at the very end of the stream, when we adjourn from all gameplay, the last thing we're going to do is a closing thoughts segment where I'm going to have a piece of my homemade birthday cake that Kat made for me last night.
Oh,
I
shit,
actually
she
helped
bought
her
it
with
at a
this. We'll talk about this 'cause we're
store.
gonna talk about my day off in just a moment here on the podcast.
Sign of anxiety and a
I cannot wait
sign
to try
of
this cake.
lying.
I'm super stoked and
You can't sit
excited
still.
to try this cake. It's insane. to say it mildly, it's insane what's in this cake.
It's
And we'll
insane,
talk about
guys.
it. Okay? So,
It's a cake.
good stuff
Flour,
coming up. So,
egg,
recap.
milk.
Pre-stream podcast right now.
And whatever flavor
We're
you
gonna talk
wanted
about
to
my
do.
day off yesterday.
Ooh, I'm already
We're
at
gonna
20
talk a little
likes.
about me
Holla,
talking about
holla.
becoming 40 years old and my thoughts. And also, we're going to order food live for the live feasting with the
We,
King later today.
guys,
Then it's going to be
we.
the conclusion of Ghostwire Tokyo.
No, he doesn't
It's gonna
mean
be some
you
chill
or his
Skyrim
wife, just
Anniversary
him.
Edition. We're going to have a Feasting with the King episode of the Hawaiian Barbecue. We're going to have Elden Ring. We're going to have Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
It was
I'm gonna have a
Radon.
piece of
He
my
already beat
birthday
Radon,
cake
so
for the
he's
first time and
doesn't have to face him
kind of
again.
reminisce on everything that happened over the day at the end of the day. And the landscapers are going to drown me out on the microphone. You're not going to be able to hear me talk.
Damn you,
we go.
landscapers! How dare you work? You gotta do the cooking by the
So,
book.
what a day, all right? Now, just so you guys know, starting tomorrow, we're back to regularly scheduled streaming, all right? And so,
Yeah, I've never baked a
tomorrow,
cake. I've done
we'll give
cookies,
you an idea
never a
of what you
cake.
can expect. for the schedule.
So I'm not a big
Tomorrow
fan of
it's
cake.
going
I
to
prefer
be
pie.
Elden Ring on the main stream and Kirby and the Forgotten Land
cookies.
on the late stream.
Nom, nom, nom.
Okay? This coming Friday, April 8th. Now, this is exciting. New games. Yes, a new game hype, my friends. There will be a brand new game starting this Friday. Now, what will it be? I'm going to narrow it down to 2 choices.
Lego, I'm sure.
I'd like your feedback over the next 24 to
And
48
feedback
hours.
he
on
can
what you
just
would like to
ignore
see.
because he doesn't want to play
But
that
the
game.
2
Fuck
choices
you.
are as follows. Okay? Number 1, WWE 2K22. And what we would start off within that game is the showcase mode, which I guess is around 3 hours long. Then we would switch over to the My Career / whatever they're calling it mode, because I think it has a different name in this one. And basically create a wrestler and go through a simulated career and play it for a while. All right? Now, I don't know how long that could go on. And
Exactly,
be
Laser
before
Time
it gets
reference.
boring. I really don't know.
You're the cooking, brother.
But that would be the plan.
You can't
Now,
be lazy.
eventually, I would like to do simulated fantasy matches in the game using the created wrestlers that have been uploaded online in the last month or so. But I don't know if it really makes sense to do it just on the fly or wait for a holiday or something. We'll see, okay? Now, the other option is something that actually is panning out to be a very good option and viable option. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This game was released yesterday. People are saying it's the best Lego game ever made. It covers all 9 mainstream Star Wars movies, but it retells their stories. Even though many years ago there were Lego Star Wars games, this is remade from the ground up, a new graphical engine, great gameplay mechanics. Even though it is kind of on the easy side, it's not meant to be a hard game. People are saying it's actually one of the more entertaining games that came out recently, and the reviews are quite good. So for me, I look at both games and I see positives. I see, hey, people have been asking for WWE for a while. There will definitely be an installed viewer base there who've been waiting for it. Although admittedly it might get boring after a week or two, it's still something different and fun to do for variety's sake. On the other side, I haven't done anything Star Wars related in many years. You guys, I think the last thing was it Star Wars? What was the name of the game? I can't even remember what it was. The one where it had the guy who was the surprise Jedi or whatever. And it was a really good game, and then they basically said they were never going to make a sequel, but now it looks like they may. I forgot what it was called. It was a really good game. It kind of played like a
George,
Dark
how's it
Souls
going?
Light. Remember the gameplay mechanics?
F4 is barely hanging on.
But that was many years ago. And now here we are, a full-on game covering. And the thing that I think would really be good about that game, it's nostalgic. What I mean by that is I watched the original Star Wars trilogy back when I was a kid. I was there in the theaters to see the prequel trilogy, right? And to relive those movies in a gaming setting all in one game from start to finish would be really cool, I feel, and give me kind of like those nostalgic Star Wars vibes that we can all enjoy together.
Fallen
I
Order,
think
yeah.
a lot of my viewing audience is likely a fan of Star Wars. But at the same time,
Star Wars,
I know there were
more
people
like
complaining,
bizarre
saying, "Oh, it's
Wars,
not challenging."
Too many
or,
prequels,
that's
can't
meant to be a
follow
kid's game.
along.
Like all fucking video games aren't meant to be played by kids. Like most of them are. Jeez.
You know it, Dark Weasel.
Jedi Fallen Order. Thank you, guys. Quite a few people here just said Jedi Fallen Order was the last one that I played years ago. Okay. So that
Grilling?
being said,
Nice.
yeah,
Grill
I think
time
either
is
game would be a
here.
great
Holla,
option to
holla.
start up on Friday. Okay?
Best time,
Let's see what people
grill
think over the course of the week. But I
time.
will make my decision and basically get one of the new games, likely Thursday, and then on Friday we'll start playing one of the new games. All right, cool. So that's going to be in the rotation, and it'll be the daytime streams will be alternating between whatever the new game is and Elden Ring, while the night streams will be Skyrim.
Let's see,
and
rain,
Kirby, until Kirby
rain.
finishes, and I don't know
More
how
rain
much longer
today.
Kirby
What
has,
about
quite
tomorrow?
frankly, but we can figure that out.
No rain, but
and there will
36
be Street Fighter
for you
returning this
guys.
week on Friday night, so Friday Night Fights is finally coming back, and it will be consistent for the next few weeks to month until the new collection comes out in June, which will be totally
Yeah,
different.
it's
You'll
gonna
have Hyper
be
Street
lows
Fighter
of
2 in there, which
30s,
is
highs
different
of
from the
50s for
Returnal
like
version
2
I play
weeks
every week.
still. Fuck.
It'll be, I also have Darkstalkers in there, which will be really neat. So, cool, right? It'll be really neat. I'm very excited for that. So that's kind of the rotation moving forward. Now, once Kirby's done, yes, there's opportunity for yet another late night game. And there's so many options.
Always gotta be digital. It's not digital, you can't do it, guys. You want him to leave the house? That's not possible,
we can take
guys.
something off of Game Pass that we've already started and put that in as a night stream. There's so many options and opportunities for stuff. This month is a dead month for game releases. There's nothing going on in April, which gives us tons of time to focus on the stuff that I basically missed out on the last few months as I was focused in primarily on Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West, okay? So I'm definitely excited, and I hope that you guys are too. It's good stuff coming up. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, today is my only streaming day of the week. All right, excuse me, my only. Boy, that was really. Let's try this again. Today is my only stream for today. I said it completely wrong. So one thing
That's a
I'm gonna do
marathon,
here,
guys. So give me $500.
the traditional leaderboard.
Robot Chicken Star Wars.
I'm going to leave it saying what it says. However, please understand that this is
I need
my only
$300,
stream for today.
guys.
It'll be running all day long, though. If you like my content, if you like the fact that I do special things
Spaceballs,
for holidays
yes.
like this, if you just have a good time with my stuff and you want to support it, there's many ways you can do so. You can become
Spaceballs
a
was just
channel
a
member. You can do a
fantastic
super
parody.
chat. You can do a super sticker. You could tip me. All this stuff helps. Now, today there's only one stream. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Last week, because I missed out on 3 streams.
I'm hurting,
Yeah,
guys. Hell,
it was definitely not
I
as
couldn't
good
do
of a
all the
week as
polls
it
I
would
wanted to
be
do
for
during
you.
WrestleMania
Losing out on
weekend,
that much
guys.
opportunity to be streaming for you guys. So, it would be great if you guys.
Oh, there's gonna be plenty
feeling
of
festive,
April
if you'd
releases,
like
but
to
they're gonna be
contribute today,
indies
by
and
all
maybe
means,
1 or
I'd
2
be very appreciative.
AAAs.
I'll give you a shout out if you do. We do have goals in effect, and the goals that we have in effect for tips are exactly the same as usual. At $50,
Like, he doesn't care about Super Cyborg or Terror
Bane,
Bane,
and at
Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers
$150,
Edition. Like, he doesn't fucking care
we're gonna
about
have
any of
a
that.
double choice. The first choice is: do you want to see a vest or do you want to see a
For Nintendo
football
Switch Sports.
jersey? Because
you
I
don't
have
do
both.
shit with that.
Okay, and I did.
Kaiju Wars. Chinatown Detective Agency. House Dead remake coming to the Switch. Nice. Guys, these people are working for a living. How dare they interrupt me? Yeah, oh, Tormented Souls? Ooh, Tormented Souls on the 14th. Zombie Armor 4, Dead War on the Switch. Stanley Parable, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodhound on PC and PS5.
Okay, let's try that again. I think that it would be a special day because this is a big marathon event.
For the
Okay?
shorts moving
what
through
we
me.
could do is when we hit the initial $150 tips, if we hit that, which I hope we do, then you guys can vote. Do you want to see a vest?
Now, yeah, not only does it get 90 to 200 viewers,
then
Susan has an
based
issue
on
with
what
his
wins that
streaming
poll, you can say,
computer.
okay, what color
Suddenly,
of vest or what
his
color
views
of
dropped to
football
90.
jersey? And then what we
Goes
can
from
do
250 to 90
is,
immediately.
in addition to that, when we hit, say, I don't
Exactly,
know,
Lightning. It's
$250
impossible to live
in
off of
tips,
that.
then you guys could have a second poll
Big
for a
Xeon,
hat
get
switch.
that message
So we'll have the
pinned.
initial hat we'll wear for a certain amount of time, and then if we hit 250, we could do a hat switch somewhere during the course of the stream, which I get the feeling, would make sense. Maybe it'll happen later on in the stream, and then we can have a wardrobe change, essentially. And then if we hit a full $300 in tips, which is actually what I aim for every day. Remember, each day I do double stream, and each stream is $150 in tips, of course. It's a stretch. We almost never hit that much in one day. But if we do hit the full $300 in tips, then we could do a swap. Or let's say I was wearing a football jersey at first. Okay, now we'll do a vest switch. And you vote on a vest, and we'll have a vest swapping out, all right? Now, I know people are not really going to be contributing to see the rewards. I know that. It's just something silly that we do for some fun and variety.
not,
It breaks up the
guys,
streams,
but I'm gonna
it
do
makes
it
feel a little
anyways,
bit
to
more,
fuck with you.
Exciting when there's a reward when we hit a milestone. So listen, I understand. Not everyone's going to be going crazy over it. It's not a big deal, but it's something
22.
nice to do. I love how
Or
people
WWE
say,
22, whatever they want to call it.
money to see a vest switch. You fucking idiots. It's just meant to be a silly thing. It's not a serious reward. No one's going to sit here and say, oh, I'm seriously going to give Phil $100 today because I want to see that goddamn red vest. What are you, stupid? Yeah, you are. If that's
Your
what you
viewers
think.
are stupid, yes. Thank you for pointing that out, DSP.
Okay. So, that's how we're doing it today. Now, obviously, it would be great to hit all the goals. If we don't, it's not the end of the world, but man, it would
It is
help
the end of
out.
the world.
Especially try to make up for last week where I did have a decrease in what I made because there were 3 effing streams where I couldn't be here for you guys, which sucks. I like being here. Double streams every day.
I hate being here,
It is what it is.
guys.
At least for now.
I need
it's
that money,
over.
I really
But
do.
like I told you guys, I can't absolutely guarantee that moving forward this week, I might not have to take more time out to work on the taxes again. I might. It might happen.
How the fuck do
But
your
for now,
taxes take
all the
weeks to
information
do
is submitted, and I'm
when you
just
pay
playing a
Grassley
waiting game.
CPA to do them for
Okay.
you?
All right. Cool. All right. Now, a couple segments today. First segment I'd like to do, Phil's Day Off.
You pay aggressive CPA
Let us
hundreds of
talk
dollars
about my day off
to
yesterday.
do your taxes.
All right?
Why the fuck
So,
are you spending so much time on them?
Yesterday was essentially the day that I got to celebrate my birthday with my wife because I knew that today I would be here live on stream all day. All right. So, what did we do? Well,
Nothing.
we did have to do a bunch of errands and things. It was my day off after all. Things like grocery shopping and the like. When I went grocery shopping, I bought all these ingredients to make a homemade cake.
Or
So I kind of knew what cake my wife was going to be making me because I was buying all the ingredients from the grocery store. Not that it mattered. I'm very happy because, like I said, I'm going to talk to you a little bit. We actually made the cake together, which was really nice. So we went out and about. We did a few shopping things here or there. No giant deal or anything like that.
me.
You know, in particular.
But you mentioned
But,
before that your wife sits at
about
home
halfway
playing
through the
Skyrim
day,
all
came
day.
home and
While you do
started
absolutely
relaxing.
nothing.
And I remember, what specifically were we doing?
You can't remember
we're
because you're too
actually-
drunk to
we're
remember
watching,
goddamn
like I told
DSP.
you guys, we've been
You
watching
have a
quite a
drinking
few
problem.
people play Elden Ring. And the game is so long, it's funny because I'm over 80 hours.
That'd be
in.
hilarious
Very
if Cat
easy to watch
divorced him and
people
took
play,
his
as long as you don't get too far
consoles.
ahead, you really can't spoil yourself because the game's so damn long that, and there's so much to do that most people who we've been watching haven't even reached the areas that I'm in yet.
Chat.
So,
I missed
it was
time, so you
pretty
need to make up
fun
for the
watching
time that I
these
wasn't
people, although
here.
Admittedly, now here's what's happening.
But
all right?
my stuff is
We're
free,
getting to
guys.
the
This is
point where
all
people are starting
free.
to
Don't forget, guys, this is
starting
all
to find
free
the broken
content.
stuff in the
But you need to
game.
pay me to make up
like
for all the
Mimic
time I
Tier
wasn't here, guys. Pay
before
me!
It was nerfed,
Ree!
and
Hey,
everyone
calm
had
the fuck
told
down,
me,
DSP. They don't owe
dude,
you
the summons
shit.
are crazy. Like, the Mimic Tier is broken, and that's why they nerfed it. Now, I don't know, because by the time I got it, you know, already apparently had been nerfed, and personally, I wasn't summoning. As you know, during my Elden Ring playthrough, I am not summoning for bosses unless it's like a steamroll boss where there's no way he's going to beat me anyway, or if it's absolutely, like, something, you know, a reason where I feel like doing it, but it's been, like, almost never. I think I summoned once early on, didn't even beat the boss.
There's nothing
doing
wrong
it.
with summoning.
So then I
It's
beat
part
him
of the
legit.
game.
And then one boss, it was like some really crappy necromancer. I was going to beat him in like 4 hits anyway. So I summoned the Mimic here, and I was like, wow, it is pretty good. So now what we're seeing is
Skelly
there's
boys and
more
the
than one
jellyfish are the
person.
best.
Who leveled up their Mimic tier and basically kept summoning them. Now, here's the thing, all right? If you're playing Elden Ring, and okay, here's a boss, all right? If you've never played a FromSoft game before, and you're not good at them, and you just want to try to get through it, and this is your crutch, then fine, use summons, right? But if you're someone who's played all the FromSoft games before, if you're a fucking content creator who literally has made tons of money playing FromSoft games before, if you're known for being a content creator who plays FromSoft games,
You motherfucker.
why the fuck are you using Mimic Tier? Really? Like, the first time you
Because
summon
it's
it, you
part of the
realize it
game.
breaks the game. It takes all the aggro off of you. And the boss ends up being so distracted, you get like 50-60% damage on it before it even turns around to hit you. So I actually, in this case,
he's definitely not
I
ahead
would
of
agree
anyone.
with those of you who have said constant
By
summoning.
the way,
and
he's
using
ahead of
Mimic Tier
someone,
is
so that
broken.
person hasn't played
Now
the
that
game
I've
yet.
seen it, more than one person do this in their original supposed to be honest playthroughs firsthand. Now that I've seen it happen over and over, I'm like, wow, that actually is pretty.
So
broken.
you're...
And again, yeah, I'm not.
I don't watch
against
guys.
anyone
I watch so many people do this.
playing
Well, how the
however
fuck
they
are you
want
watching other people
in their
do
first
this
run and
if
having
you're
a
not
good
watching
time? I'm not.
guys?
I am against someone who's playing the game, who's a content creator, who literally is saying, well, I don't want to have any challenge. I just want to fucking steamroll the game and really just get through it and see it all and not really have any intentional boss fights or whatever. Because I've seen a couple people do that now, and I'm like, that's kind of stupid.
But he's
Now,
not
the
watching
thing
guys,
is,
guy. Don't you
when I
dare
watch
accuse him of watching a
playthroughs, I don't know the
guide.
dates. If you remember, the
He's just
Mimic
watching
Tier
other
was
people
nerfed
play,
about a
guys. He's not
week and a
watching
half after
guys.
the
He's watching
release
other
of
people
Elden
play
Ring,
it.
and I'm curious.
Totally different, guys. King
If
semantics.
it ended up being nerfed, and now that
Yes,
people
Tom.
who use
That was
it as
funny.
a crutch
40
for
more
a long
years.
time, now they can't get any further in the game.
Can't live
I
that
don't
long.
know.
He'll be lucky to make it to his 50th.
I guess we'll see. But I definitely see it being broken. And it's hilarious because some people in the stream chat right now are like, but you yelled at us for saying it. No. What I said is, people are allowed to play this game however they want.
But you just said
Anyone
that they
who's
shouldn't do it a
a
certain
normal
way.
person who bought the game can use any means necessary to be successful in the game, okay? In my personal playthrough, what have I done? I have tried not to summon. I only did it, twice? And once it was for a steamroll boss. Didn't even matter. I'm personally trying to use different weapons. Just think over the course of my playthrough. I started off with the regular straight sword.
And you've been using
went to the
guides
curved
the
sword I
entire
got from the
freaking
Bloodhound
time.
Knight. Then I went to
Like, blatantly using guides.
the Golden Halberd. Then I realized the Golden Halberd is so OP that I purposely nerfed myself by using other weapons, like the magma worm sword for a while, right? Then I ended up switching over to the spear, the big tree spear, which I've been using quite a lot. Then I switch over to that special flame sword.
They don't know what he did on his day off. They'll panic.
You know, I'm trying to do variety. I even told you guys at the end of last stream, I'm strongly considering boosting another weapon because I have the materials to do it. And I want to have, like, another weapon to go to besides the halberd. So, yeah, so what I'm thinking of is doing variety, you know? That makes sense, doesn't it? And that's what I've been trying to do with my playthrough. If I'm going to fight a boss, I'm absolutely going to give it an honest try and try to beat it head up fair. I'm not going to be summoning right away to just get through it quickly and keep going with the game. Even though I know, hey, most people beat this game like 3 weeks ago.
PewDiePie's best thing he's ever done in his life.
I want to do a nice, legit playthrough for you guys. And most of the feedback I've been getting is, thank you for not summoning. Thank you for using
he won't live long
weapon.
enough to make it to an old folks'
more
home.
entertaining because of it. And I'm happy about that. I'm watching these people play the game, and this is their first playthrough of the game. And they're summoning all the time, and some of them are using the same fucking weapon the entire game. That I really don't understand. Like, the whole point of a game like this, when you're constantly getting new loot and new weapons, is to try new things and find things that are better than what you're doing. I see people who literally have been playing this game for 30, 40 hours, and they haven't switched a weapon yet. And I'm like, dude, you want to talk about boring? And people complain about my playthrough. My playthrough. You tell me my playthrough is boring. There's people out there making content that has, by the way, 20, 30 times the viewership I get. And it's fucking the same weapon the whole playthrough. Like, Jesus, go right to sleep.
How come they got more views than me, guys? It's bullshit.
So anyway.
Watch my stuff more.
Now you're seeing the light. No. Again, allow me to explain, okay? Please allow me to explain myself and elaborate on this. Anyone is allowed to play Elden Ring in any way they want if they're doing their own playthrough for themselves. Okay? No one's here to tell you cannot use a summon, you cannot use a fucking mimic here. No. Bad. Anyone can play it however they want. Alright? But there's a combination factor here that if you are making content for an audience, right, it has to be semi-enjoyable. Alright? No, you're not allowed to dictate every single thing that a content creator does in their playthrough. That's incredibly entitled. At the same time, I feel that if a content creator...
He says as he tries to tell them what they can and can't do
content, they should try to put in some effort into doing variety of content and try to entertain you in a way that's challenging. Yes, if you found a method to cheese the entirety of the game, all right?
Oh, you want to talk about cheese?
No challenge because you realize, geez, the summoning is really
You
great
want to talk about
and
cheese?
then you continue to do it. You're basically saying, I don't care about the...
He literally, for the Tree Sentinel dual boss fight, sat on a platform where they couldn't reach him, and they did Dick Lightning magic.
Maybe we're going to do more than one.
They couldn't reach him, and when people were posting the cheese emote in his chat, like, shut up, guys, it's not cheese. That's how you're supposed to do the fight.
I cannot wait for my second run when I'm going to do this or this or that. Dude, you haven't seen half the game yet. You're already so ahead of yourself in your mind, thinking about runs that are going to be profitable and shit, that you're not even thinking about what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of annoying to me, because these are people who are,
these guys are making way more money than me,
much
guys.
more popular than me. They're making money hand over fist. These are some of these guys that I'm watching.
That's all you care about is that they're making money hand over fist, unlike you.
Gameplay stuff, okay? And
yeah, so Lane, that
it just doesn't make any
cheese
sense
emote was
to
everywhere in one of his
just the
boss fights because he was totally cheesing it.
Isn't even a big deal. I just can't wait to get through this first run so I can get to my fucking special cheese run or challenge run or whatever, which is the next run. What? Just enjoy the game, right? Like, why can't you just honestly enjoy the game? And
you don't enjoy the game, so I don't shut the fuck up, DSP.
And this game is, what, over 100 hours long. That means, just think about this. They were playing over 10 straight hours a day for a fucking week. How can you not get burnt out?
Because they enjoy the game, unlike you.
Over 10 hours a day.
I did a 9-hour stream without even realizing it, just because I like the game.
Play it again. I'll be honest, I'm very glad. I'm very glad that I'm a variety content creator. I feel like I'm enjoying Elden Ring because I'm taking my time with it. If I didn't, oh my god. If I was playing it the way that they're playing it, I'd be like, forget it. I don't think I'd get any enjoyment out of it. You know, I'll be honest, I don't envy that. I don't envy that lifestyle.
Jake Kramer, very good point.
Yeah,
other streamers, it's money. With DSP, it's support, guys. I need that support. They just get all that money, guys. It's bullshit. I get that.
The all boss run, the skipped pacifist run, the level 1 run, the beat it with my fists run. You know, oh my god.
Yes, those are fantastic runs.
No.
To see someone be that good at
That
the
is
game that they
not-
beat it at level
definitely-
1 or
that
they
is
beat it with just their
not for me.
fists
Okay.
is
Let me open my window
insane.
because the landscapers are gone. It's already getting stuffy in here.
Wah. The people who work a real job are finally gone, guys. They're gonna open the window again.
Okay.
You're not
So
wrong,
anyway,
Alan
the
Wrench.
reason I started talking about this was obviously because
You're a bitch.
You know, it was obviously because I was watching it yesterday with my wife. We were relaxing. We were watching various different playthroughs of Elden Ring, and seeing some people employ these
Watching
strategies. I'm like,
gods.
dude, I can't believe they did that. Like, that's a way to really cheap your way out of a legitimate first experience of the game.
This guy who's been using guides the entire fucking time.
Because you're so big. I couldn't
Mister,
believe some of the
oh
stuff
wait
I
a minute, I
was
missed an
seeing
item
from
back there. I
multiple
go
content
grab
creators.
it.
So,
How do you know you
it
missed
is
an
what it
item
is,
back there? This is
but
your first
they
time
won't be
playing
able
the
to do that
game.
moving forward
Shut up.
simply because it doesn't exist anymore. Like I said, that tier was nerfed, and even people are still saying it's still broken, which is kind of ridiculous. But I'm happy I'm not doing that. I really am. I'm happy I'm not doing that. I'm
Nice,
happy that I'm having a good time
1993.
with the game and not
I'm at like
cheesing
80
it.
hours so far.
Although there's
I
really
think
no
I'm
way to
getting
avoid being
close, but
overleveled.
there's still a
There's
bunch
just
of
not.
like
The way that they build the game,
Melania
you
or
can't
however
unless
the
you
fuck
skip
pronounce her
90% of the
name to
content of the game,
do.
You're not gonna fucking end
But
up
there's still
being
other stuff for me to
leveled
do that I want to
properly
get
for
done
every
because I want
area.
to
It's okay.
do
I'm
everything in
having
the
a lot of fun
game.
with it, and I can't wait for more. Today should be fun. Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, so
Like,
we
I want
chilled,
to
we watched
do
some Elden Ring.
everything in the
We
game.
had a nice dinner. We actually ordered out. What did we order? We ordered Mediterranean food. And we actually ordered. This is interesting. We ordered from a place where we basically used to order from this place pre-COVID. Okay, but the one that we used to order from closed because of COVID. They went out of business, and since then, we didn't think that we could order from there because they're closed. But apparently, they had another branch much further away from us. Like, I'm not even kidding, like a 45-minute drive. We never thought that they would deliver that far. They did. So we actually ordered, and we ended up getting some really good food. What you know what?
Don't forget, guys, he's broke. He has no money, but
food,
he's ordering
one of the things I
Mediterranean
like about it
food.
is that they definitely do things differently than other cultures when it comes to seasoning and the way that they cook meat. So I'll be honest with you. I don't really like white meat chicken that much. I think that white meat chicken is dry and basically lacking of flavor. Now, there's ways you can prepare it that make it taste better, but in general, I just don't think white meat chicken is that good. I always prefer dark meat chicken over white meat chicken. Okay.
You don't prefer the
But
dark meat.
in
Just
regards
chewing your
to
fingernails.
Mediterranean food, what they do with some of their chicken is amazing. They put it, they slow cook it in a way that they marinate it with this very unique spice. And I'm not actually sure what the spice is. Basically what it is, the chicken becomes like a bright yellowish color, which makes me think it's like maybe turmeric or something like that, because that's the spice that definitely dyes things pretty intensely. But what's unique about this is that it also has this like citrusy flavor to it. So you think maybe lemon zest or lemon juice or something could be involved in it. But then it has a salty flavor to it. But it's unique as hell. I've never had chicken like this anywhere but like a Mediterranean restaurant. I think whatever it is must be their own cultural deal. And man, is it good. I really,
You can probably
really
Google
like
it real quick,
Yeah, I ended up
DSP.
getting
We don't know how much he
they
hates
call it
using
a
the
chicken
Google
kebab
machine.
dinner. So what it is 2 skewers of white meat chicken, but it's this marinated, grilled, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry.
Is it
It's freaking
robust?
Good. And they give you
Please
this
tell me it was
dipping sauce.
robust.
That's it's like made of, I guess it's yogurt, but it's garlic infused dipping sauce. It complements the flavor perfectly, and it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that, but it's so good. And you know,
Nice,
what I like about
93.
Mediterranean food is usually when
Good
you get
chicken
it,
to make
you
that.
get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got, so it came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious. It came with their rice, which is this seasoned rice that just tastes, again, it tastes kind of different from other cultures' rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad.
You can't eat Polish
which
food,
was
dude.
like
He's
lettuce,
Italian, don't you
tomato,
know?
Onion, olives. What else?
About
Something
as
else
Italian
in it
as
too.
I
And
am.
then their unique dressing, which is like this.
He's
tangy
as
vinaigrette,
Italian as
but
Pizza
also has
Hut.
other stuff in it. It's so good, man. It's absolutely delicious. I love Mediterranean food. You know, last time when I did one for Feasting with the King last year, I tried falafel and other things. This time around, I wanted to go more back to like traditional stuff that I usually had ordered. And oh my god, it hit the spot. It's just so freaking good, you know. So I loved it. It was good. I was happy because this is a place we used to order from in the past, or we went there in person in the past, and then they went out of business during COVID. And now here we are 2 years later, and we found another one that we can order from. It's further away, so it takes longer to get the food here, but they still delivered it. It was
First
really, really
world,
nice.
first world problems.
Okay.
It's farther away, so it took them longer to deliver the
So,
food,
Good
guys.
stuff, okay? In that regard, it was very, very good meal. And then the cool thing, by the way, guys, you may have noticed there were no pop-ups. It's because I unclicked it. Are you serious? Yeah. You may have been watching the pre-stream podcast and you're like, oh, is no one contributing today? No, actually, there's been quite a few tips, and I accidentally unclicked the fucking pop-up. I'm a complete idiot.
Yes, you are. Were you drunk again?
I
Not wearing your
apologize.
glasses so you can't see
One,
shit?
2, 3, 4, 5 different people
Mine's
tipped
up.
this morning, and
I
none
don't
of
get
them got
anything, but
pop-ups
mine's
because
up.
I unclicked
You know
it,
what you could
apparently.
do?
Well,
Hey,
that's a good way to
see?
start my
Look at that.
day,
Mine works on like DSPs.
Stupid. I'm sorry about that.
Holla
I'm
for the
40 years old
sub,
now, so I'm extra
93.
stupid. Okay, my apologies. Don't worry, you guys will all get shout-outs and get appropriate time here on the pre-stream. It's my fault. Okay? All right, now.
Mine works, unlike his.
That being said, okay? Hold on a second, because idiots here. Okay, that being said, what else did we do during my day off? Well, my wife and I made my birthday cake together, and it was really nice because, you know,
We
usually
did
I don't
something together,
my wife
guys.
cooks, just being honest. Usually she cooks earlier, like when I'm streaming, she'll cook, and I go down. There's time for dinner. We have it together.
It made a noise,
definitely
but nothing popped
baking,
up.
I don't think I've ever witnessed her do the baking or anything like that. And she was like, you know,
You've never spent that time
we're
with your
both
wife, huh?
off today. Why don't we make the cake together? Do something special. You know, we feel like something nice to do together. And I said, you know, I can't really help you with the baking. I don't know that much about it, right? But what I can do is I can help as much as I can.
Just
So I help
sit
the
here and drink
ingredients
and
out.
watch you do
You
it.
know, I made suggestions. Like, for example, she's making the frosting, and she's hand whipping it. And I was like, you know that we have the electric mixer. It's not a good one. You know, it's not like a fucking KitchenAid. It's like a hand electric mixer. It's cheap. But, you know,
It's
sitting
cheap,
around
guys.
and
It's
we use it
cheap,
very
'cause they don't
often.
have
She's like,
money.
oh, God, I totally forgot we have it. Pull it out. We cleaned it off. We used it. Made it 20 times easier to whip the frosting. Okay? So, first of all, this is made by hand, meaning this was not a cake mix that was bought in the store. She actually found a recipe online to make your own cake batter, make your own frosting. It was all done by hand. It wasn't pre-done stuff, okay? So we made the batter together.
Oh shit, it's gonna look the
which was
most
nice. I made a
store-bought
mess,
thing in
got
the
a little
world.
countertop, but it was good. And the
You guys
batter
talking about
is
a soul-made.
a real chocolate batter using
We
real
don't believe
cocoa.
you, DSP. You gotta
Okay.
understand that. We do
And
not believe
using
you.
semi-sweet
Joe,
chocolate pieces.
Begging
in
but
the
could
batter.
easily sell all
So
those
not only is it
consoles
going to
and
be
bullshit.
real cocoa, it's going to be
Items to
semi-sweet
pay off all
chocolate
his
mixed in
debts.
with the chocolate.
And
It's
probably
gonna
not
be
all of his
chocolate
debts.
cake.
He has a lot of
Okay.
debt.
Then the frosting.
This is one of those guys
is
that
a
believes
hand-whipped
if I don't have $100,000 in
peanut
debt,
butter
I'm not
frosting.
living right.
All right. Basically, it's like powdered sugar mixed with a lot of peanut butter and a few other ingredients whipped together to be a lighter frosting. Okay, put on top. And then on top of that, there's Reese's peanut butter cups, like minis. We got those, we cut them up and just covered the entire top with Reese's peanut butter cups. So this is crazy decadent. There's no way I can eat big pieces of this thing. I'll you know, I'm 40 years old. I'm not supposed to be eating crazy shit. So if I have a piece of this,
I'm
like
40,
one small
guys.
piece
That
of
means
cake.
I'm on my
Okay.
deathbed. I mean,
Now, the
well,
funny
he
part
is on
about
his
this
deathbed.
was,
That's because of his bad health.
We make the cake, and it's like, oh, I can't wait. This
I
is
like
gonna
that
be great,
we.
right?
Your
And
wife
then we
did
look-
everything.
and by
You
the way,
just told
thank
her
you,
to use
Thomas
the
McDonald,
mixer.
for a giant tip. I appreciate that, and the animation worked this time. Awesome, thank you, Dan. So we make the cake, and it's baked. Okay, it's frosted. Put all the candy, put it in the fridge, and I realized. I said, wait a minute, we baked that in the nice Pyrex baking pan. And I looked at the meals we'll be doing this week. It was like every dinner this week we're using the Pyrex baking pan. Oh, oops. And I was like, dude, there's no way I can eat this fast. You know, I can't be eating giant pieces of this cake every day. So what we're gonna do is later tonight I'm gonna cut my first piece of cake. Yes, I have candles for it and everything. We're gonna eat it live, last thing on stream today. We're gonna blow out the candles, have the cake, and then tonight I have to cut it into small pieces and basically separate it all, put it into like containers, and put it into the fridge like that, so that basically we can use the Pyrex container for the rest of the week for meals. So we gotta rush to get it out of the pan, which is frustrating. It's nice to just leave it in the pan, cut it as you eat it, but can't do that this year. Anyway, it was really good. It was really good to do that with her, and I actually said,
Don't give him ideas,
thank you
Dust
for
Bunny.
having that idea,
Oh,
was
he's probably
actually
drunk.
Spending the time together.
Or he was up
making
way
it.
later
It
than
was
usual
nice.
last
We
night.
joked around, you know, we had fun with it. And I really enjoyed doing that. That's a
Do
memory.
not give him
that I
ideas.
have
I was
with
playing
nice
Show up
time
in a
that I got to
wheelchair.
spend with my wife,
Guys, my legs are
for a
cold.
while, you know,
But
it's
we
something
haven't hit
that
the
was
$100
nice. It's a nice
blanket
time we had
goal.
together to celebrate
You
my
guys don't want my
birthday,
legs to
you
stay
know?
cold,
Cool.
do you? It's gonna take me $100. I can put a
Okay.
blanket on my legs.
So that was really my day off. Was it anything ultra special? No. No. And by the way, idiots who are so materialistic will say, Phil, what are you getting for your birthday? Nothing. No physical items. No physical presents or
Bullshit.
needed. All right? I had a nice day with my wife yesterday.
What
She
about your
baked me a
parents? Your parents
delicious
aren't gonna
cake
give
that
you
I'm
anything? They're not
eat
gonna
for
send
like
you
a week
money?
or more. You know,
Your
I'm gonna have
parents
a
are
nice
sending you
day
money
today
right now,
with
I'm
you guys,
sure.
having a chill day with
If they
you.
haven't
By the way,
already.
I'm super happy to be here all day today playing games with you guys. After that week I just had, where I was spending 3 nights doing the tax stuff, and each night was over 3 hours of bullshit grinding with numbers and stuff. I was getting headaches.
Grinding
This is nice.
the
This
numbers.
is a nice way to basically chill and have
Taxes
a good time
aren't
with you
video
guys today,
games,
all
you
right?
jackass.
That's all I need, man. I don't need nothing. I'm 40 years old. Do you think I fucking need anything, a physical present? What am I, 7? Do I still need the Wolverine toy? No.
Yes.
I don't care about that
The
shit anymore.
Wolverine toy would be
No.
a
I
fantastic
just
gift for
have
your
a good
40th
time with my
birthday.
life, seriously. Speaking of
God, that'd be hilarious. Guys,
transition
one of
to
my
the next part of
fans
the
sent me the
Christian
Wolverine
podcast.
toy.
reminiscing about
It
being
was the
40 years
greatest
old
day of my
now,
life.
because,
Show.
you know, my whole life.
And he bought
I was
those
always
kitty
told
ass
that being
block number
40
candles.
is an actual huge milestone in your life. That when you're 40 years old, that's your middle life, and you're supposed to look around you at everything you have, and you know, is this where you wanted to be? Is this where you pictured yourself at 40?
Oh, DSP,
You know what I
what
mean?
the fuck?
And,
This is
well, I'm
great.
going to give you a little bit of a perspective here. I think it'll be an interesting take. But to answer the first question, is this where I thought I would be at 40? Let's think about this. Did I think that when I was turning 40 years old, I'd be sitting in front of a camera talking to over 500 people and climbing on the internet with 2 big helium balloons and whatever the fuck this thing is next to me, about to play a variety
Good luck
of video
with
games
grinding
where
your
I'm going to
taxes, Miles.
exercise Shibuya Tokyo with a bunch of demons, fight dragons and kill undead death lords, smash a bunch of monsters, creatures, and tarnished while getting pounded into living paste all over fucking Lanedale capital city, and then sucking and blowing inside of a volcano for the last few hours of the stream in Kirby. Did I ever think this would be my 40th birthday? Yes, this is exactly how I pictured it. I don't know how I figured it out, but I knew somehow that on my 40th birthday, this is exactly what I would be doing.
Terrible, Brother
To a
X,
T.
but yes, IRS is a puzzle boss. We know how much
No,
he
of
hates
course
puzzle
not.
bosses.
Who the fuck would ever say something like that? You know what I mean? Like, but this is my life. This is my life. It's crazy.
Yes, and it's very
fun.
pathetic,
That's the
DSP, which
thing.
makes it
My life
all
is
the funnier.
crazy, but fun. And that's the combination that's successful. You know, chaos, but also fun, controlled chaos that to some extent.
Not a clown, not a children's
things work out and
entertainer.
end up being entertaining and cool. I love being a variety streamer. All right. Again, if I were one of the guys, if all I did was play fighting games and all I was doing was playing Street Fighter today, I probably would be upset. If all I did was play FromSoft and I had to play Elden Ring all day today, I'd probably be upset. I get to do a fun variety of stuff, right? We're eating food together and everything. It's going to be so neat. I really absolutely love that.
And once again, I
I
did a
have so much fun
9-hour Elden Ring
on a daily
stream
basis,
without
and
even
I actually be able to
trying.
celebrate a
Like,
milestone
I'm going
event
to play
in
9
my
hours.
life,
Like, no.
live
Like,
in
I'm going
front
to play
of a
some
viewing
today.
audience of
9
people
hours
all
later.
around the world
Oh,
with
shit, it's been
unity.
9 hours. I
And
should
no,
probably
I
stop
never,
streaming.
ever predicted that. You know, like I said, the last few years of my
Yeah,
life
what
have
was
kind of been
it?
a
It was
whirlwind
9 hours
where things reset for me.
and...
I was on one course of my life that really was, in my opinion, going nowhere. And then kind of 2017 was the reset button where
There
boom,
we go.
everything changed, right? The content I was putting out.
9
the
hours and
person
3
I
minutes and
was,
10
my
seconds.
Personal
I
relationships.
was like, oh
losing the
shit,
love
I
of
should
my
probably
life
stop
and
playing. I
everything.
should do
Like,
something else with
everything
my
changed
day.
for the better. And since
Although it was
then,
during
I
my
feel like it's
vacation,
almost like my
so
second
wasn't
life
that big a deal because
started
I'm on
in
vacation. The fuck do I
2017.
care?
It's kind of been a wild ride since then.
Exactly,
yeah,
ant methods.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the future. All right. Now, I want to give you guys some perspective here about turning 40. All right. And the perspective I can give you is a story that I can tell you from when I was growing up and I attended my godmother's 40th birthday party. This stands out for me in my mind. Now, to give you a little bit of background.
Did she give you gout too?
My godparents are basically my mom's cousin's family. My mom's cousin is my godfather. And so his family, you know, we always hung out with them on holidays. It was kind of like, you know, having a big extended family to spend time with.
Are these Melissa's parents?
And by the way, they had way more money than us. They had a giant house with a huge
Money.
yard. And they lived
It's
out
all
in
about the
Connecticut in a
money,
nice
money,
area.
money.
And so every holiday we went out to their house. They ain't coming over ours. We went to their house to hang out and have a good time. And so this was a regular occurrence, whether it was birthdays, Christmas in particular, we would always visit them. But sometimes it would be during the summer, like in the middle of the summer. Sometimes they just have like a cookout, and we go over there and hang out over there. I specifically remember how I got into WWE, which was WWF back in the day, is that my godfather used to watch the pay-per-views. He liked pro wrestling and used to buy the pay-per-views and play them when we went over to visit, and we would kind of watch with him, and it got me into pro wrestling. It really did. That's how I got introduced. Isn't it funny? My uncle introduced me to video games, and my godfather introduced me to pro wrestling. And both of those things became a part of my life for like the longest time and still are to this day.
I was say, still
Pretty
are,
interesting.
dumbass.
Anyway. So, that being said, one of the times that we went over there was my godmother's 40th anniversary birthday. All right? Not anniversary birthday.
I was about to say,
40th
anniversary,
birthday.
what the fuck?
Now,
DSP, get off the
normally,
gin.
we wouldn't actually go to their home for, like, the godparents' birthday. We would go over there because they had 3 daughters, and they were all, like, my second cousins. So whenever they had a birthday, yeah, we would go to the house. It would be their birthday. You bring gifts. You had to play games, yada, yada, yada. But for the parents, why would we
you
go
had to
for the
bring
godparents'
gifts,
birthday?
guys. Those
It's
gifts
not a
weren't going to
big deal.
me.
But
They're
in
going to my
particular,
cousins,
when it
guys.
was my
It's
godmother's
bullshit.
40th,
I should've gotten
that's,
those gifts.
Again, supposed to be like a milestone in your life. You're over the hill and yada, yada. So I didn't even know that's why this was a special birthday party. I said, hey, we're going over there. I guess we're going over there, right? And I remember, I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to remember my exact age, but I'm pretty sure I was in my early to mid-teens at the time. So not quite, an adult yet, but I was definitely of the age where I was into video games and playing Street Fighter and stuff like that. And so I remember going over there.
Well, sure, they're up to
and
34 likes.
I
Thank
just
you,
remember,
guys.
the whole day everyone was teasing my godmother about getting older. And she was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Everyone's giving her a hard time, all the daughters and everything. And then finally, when it came time, like after dinner, it was time for gift
Man, he
giving
just
and
cannot
cake
stop
and
rocking, can he?
And so finally, they start giving her cards and stuff. And I just remember it stood out to me because I had never heard of the term over the hill before. In my life, I didn't even understand what that term meant.
You were in your
And they
mid-teens,
gave
you
her
never heard
card,
over the
they go,
hill?
Over the hill. And it shows a person climbing up a hill. And basically, they're there, and they open the card. The person tumbles over the hill, is now tumbling down the hill at rapid speed. It's supposed to be a joke card, And again, the joke is, when you hit 40 years old, you've reached the top of the good things in your life. And basically, you're halfway done, or more than halfway done with your life. And now
You were in
all
your
downhill from
mid-teens,
there,
and you never
right?
heard
You
the
can't possibly
saying,
be as good
over
as
the
your first half,
hill.
'cause now you're old.
What
So here
the
you go, you're tumbling
fuck,
down to the end.
DSP?
Okay? Now, in a lot of ways,
Mr. Rainy Day
I
Funds,
can
when you spend when it
understand
rains,
this progression.
guys.
Here's why. When I was younger, time went by slow as shit. Really, I swear to God, when I was young, it felt like time was moving at a snail's pace. And why is that? Because when you're young, you don't have freedom. You don't have
Nope.
money. You don't have transportation.
That's not why.
You can't do whatever you want.
Scientific
You have all the
explanation
time in
for
the
why
world,
time
you're
moves
young,
slower
you don't
when
have a
you're
job, You don't
younger.
have responsibilities or obligations, but you have nothing to do
Versus
with that
when you're
time
older
because you're a
is-
kid.
When
right?
you're 10 years
You can't
old,
sit around with your thumb
a
up
year
your
is
butt,
literally
bored.
1/10 of your
You
life.
try to find creative ways to entertain
When
yourself.
you're
play
30,
with your toys,
a year is only
here or there, all kinds
30th
different
of your
things.
life.
But that's the thing. When you're young,
When you're 50,
you
it's
just
up
don't have
50th of your life.
that freedom. When you're an adult, okay.
And so
now,
when you're younger,
well, I
and
can do whatever I
a
want
month
with my
is
time,
1/30th
right?
of your
My problem
life
is,
versus being
I
1/100th
can't
of your
because now I
life.
gotta work to make money. So now I have no freedom of my time there. Oh, that money has to go to all these financial obligations and things that I have in life. Now I can't spend it
Yes,
on the
there's an
things that I
actual
want
scientific
to do.
explanation
So it's
for
kind of like when you're
why
young, you have all the time in the world.
time moves
You don't have
slower
the
when you're younger
resources.
versus when you're
an
fast
adult,
when you're older.
You have more time, but now all that time's taken up by obligations, and you still can't do what you want to do. So let me get this straight. When you're a kid, you can't do what you want to do, and when you're an adult, you can't do what you want to do.
Well,
What have we done with life,
responsibilities.
human
What's
life?
that?
Exactly.
Responsibilities,
The entire
not
time we
quite
exist, we don't
yet.
do what we want to do. Like, does it make any sense? Like, well, how did we create this as the dream of what you want to do with your life? It doesn't make any sense, right? Anyway, all that being said, by the way, thank you guys. The tips are coming in. I really appreciate this, and yes, you will all get shout outs and everything at the end of the podcast as usual. All
So
right.
you can't get shit faced when you're young, guys. It's bullshit.
So, I remember specifically sitting there and seeing my second cousins make fun of their mother. about being older now. She hit 40 years old, right? And I witness it, and they're playing it off like sarcastic, like it's a joke. But I'll be honest, I sat there and I was like, man, that's kind of mean. Like, I wonder, and I thought about this probably one of the first times, like, big self-awareness in life, because I was a younger teenager.
DSP self-aware?
Like, I really
never.
wonder if she likes her life. Does she enjoy her family? Does she enjoy what she does here for her work and everything she does with her daughters? Is this what she envisioned in her life when she was getting older? Because obviously this is where her life took her. But this is like a moment of self-reflection, right? To look back on everything you've done in your life and say, wow, look at me and here's what I'm doing. And, is it,
X the dot on that one,
happy,
Baron.
right? I think when you hit 40 is really when you need to sit down and actually take a look at your life and everything around you and say, are you truly happy with how everything's going?
Probably do that every
if you
year.
are, great, right? But maybe some people aren't. I don't know. And I wondered, gee, is this really a happy family here? Or is it not? I don't know. That's kind of, I just started thinking about it. And that's maybe one of the first times in my life that I started having thoughts like that. And I started thinking about, man, when I hit 40, I wonder what my life will be like. Now, when I was a teenager, do you think that I said, oh, here we go. When I'm 40, I'll be in front of a camera being broadcast across the internet, which wasn't even prominent
Damn,
at the
you're
time.
so pale,
And I'll
DSP.
be talking to hundreds of
You're as
people.
pale
And
as
we'll
your
have a
goddamn
conversation,
walls.
and I'll be having fucking games and shit. No. I didn't know what was going to happen, Again, I was never one of those people who tried to plan out a plot for my life. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people do that. Well, here's my life. What I want to do is by the time I'm 23, I want to have a career going. And then I want to start a family by 25. I'd love to have one daughter and one son. And I'd like to do this. Oh, my God. Like, we want to talk about crazy. To me, that's nuts. Because life doesn't work like that. At least it never
Holy
has
shit.
to be.
How
Maybe
dare
life
you
is
try to
always
plan
ups
ahead and
and
make
downs,
goals.
And you never know when the ups are coming and when the downs are coming. The
I
best
think
way
it's
to approach
crazy that people
ride the
make
ups
goals
enjoy
and
them,
plans,
and do
guys.
your best to stay sane during the downs, because eventually the downs will turn around and you'll get some more ups again. That's just what's kind of happened in my life. And, just
I
the
just think
whole
it's crazy
YouTube
that
thing,
people would
content creation thing
make
is just
plans
exacerbating all
and
that.
goals,
Because
guys.
it's gotten ridiculous,
Ridiculous that they would do that.
But essentially, looking at that, how could I have ever planned anything? I didn't know what was going to happen with my life. Just about, in the formative years of me being an adult in my 20s, I went from working at Circuit City, an electronics store, to working at a bank for a year to find out that the bank was actually a predatory lender and everything there was corrupt and fucked up and I had to leave. Then I ended up working at Best Buy
That's not
for
why
a
you
year
left.
just to find out that Best Buy was also fucked up and corrupt, and they basically completely destroyed the entire idea of a business team that I was working for within a year, and I left there. Then I went to a helicopter company.
didn't
that I stayed
leave,
at
you
for
were
4.5
fired.
years just to find out that they mistreat their employees and they overused me, underpaid me, and laid me off when they didn't fucking need me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's a pattern of...
Holy fuck,
It's
no.
not like anything I could have ever planned out and said, this is what I can do with my life in 4 or 5 years. I've never had that opportunity. I've never had that privilege. I guess I would say
You were
that's a
fired from
privilege.
Best
If you're
Buy
someone
for
whose life is so
abusing the
stable
employee discount.
and so dependable and doesn't fluctuate and everything works out for you, that's actually like a privilege.
And you were fired from
from
the
what I've seen.
bank because no one
I don't
liked
think many
you.
people get that
when you tried
in
to
real
rat
life,
out one of
but
your
some people just think
supervisors,
they do, especially those
the
who
people
are,
who
I say
worked
it, filthy
over
rich,
him
those who are born
liked
into money,
him,
they
so they
live in
defended
that
him instead of you,
lifestyle of, oh, look what I
jackass.
got to do. I get to plan everything out and it's so nice. Like, who
And you were
else-
fired
who
as soon as
else
your
gets
dad
to do that
retired.
Exactly.
Almost as if
right?
they were just waiting for your dad to retire
None of
before they
my
got rid of
friends
your
ever got
ass.
to do that, plan out an entire fucking life. We didn't live in that privileged lifestyle. And that's kind of the same for me. Like, I never knew what was going to happen with my life. If YouTube hadn't happened, if I hadn't started to become a YouTuber back when I did, I have no idea what I'd be doing with my life right now. Zero idea. I couldn't even tell you how things would have went.
Being a
who
ditch,
would've known,
getting drunk,
right? So
crying.
it's just crazy, like, that people have these thoughts about life and how it should be. By the time you're 40, you should have this and you should have this and that. All right? So I still to this day now, I'm 40 years old today, and I think back.
Well, don't forget
to the
James
40th
Polk, I
birthday
think the
party of my
12th president. So his grandson
I called her
alive.
my great aunt. She's really, or not my great aunt, or my godmother, excuse me. I called her my aunt, but she wasn't. She was my godmother. It was weird. My family, we didn't like to say godfather, godmother. We said uncle and aunt for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, it's to me, it's just
Well,
like
when you're close to
such a weird
people,
thing,
you give
'cause I
them
could definitely
familial
see
bonds
her,
like that.
maybe
Like,
looking at her life and reminiscing.
I'm
and saying,
Uncle
so,
Seth to
she had 3
people
daughters,
who
right?
Aren't
job that she
my
was
actual
working,
nieces
the
and
job that
nephews.
Her husband, you know, my godfather was working.
Well,
and they
Uncle
had a nice,
Zeeth,
by the way, nice house,
Zeeth,
fucking really nice house
Scott,
that they lived in and grew up in. I don't think
JJ,
that anyone
ZZ.
would be like, oh, they didn't do good there. They lived in a really nice place, better than here, by the way, better than the place
Like
that I live
12
in
different
today.
names,
Their house,
depending
was
on the
fucking
kids.
humongous, giant yard. They had a pool. You know that.
Like, yes, there's a Z in my name, but I
They
usually
did
just
well for
ignore the
themselves.
Z in my
I'm proud of
name
what they built
and drop it.
there with their careers and their family, because not everyone gets to provide like that for a family. And
Goddamn
they
hippie
get to
parents.
provide a really nice house and
my
atmosphere and place for their family to grow
Parents
up.
are very religious, so we should pick a religious name. But we're hippies, so we're gonna
but yeah,
add a
like,
Z in there to
I
make
look
it
back
a
at that and I wonder how
completely
happy she
unique
was. I don't
name.
know.
Yeah,
You know,
unique,
it's
aka
funny, you
stupid
see
name.
The kids were
I generally
razzing
just
her all
ignore the
day
Z.
about being old, and now, oh, look at you, you're gonna start to sag, you're gonna be wrinkly, you're gonna do this and that. They razzed her all day long about it. You gotta wonder if it actually hurt her. You know, like yeah, she's just brushing it off sarcastically, but how much of that did actually got to her? Maybe a lot of it did. Who knows? You know, you don't know. But anyway,
Actually, I was called ZZ before I grew the
I
beard
take a look at that.
by several people.
Okay, and I kind of compare that now to my life as I look at it, and I look and I'm like, well, my
Yeah, I
life
can
is
imagine
insanely
trying to get this guy
different
to get you
than
help.
what my godparents.
I need a
were doing
loan for my
back in the
mortgage so I can
90s.
get this house.
Okay.
Ack.
And I
Are you
look
gonna
at it
tip
and
me
look at
first?
comparison, like, well, let me look at my life
Tip
now,
you. Like,
okay?
I'm here
I
for
live in a nice place.
a loan.
I
Like,
love
here's
where I
my
live.
credit
If I could help
score.
it, I would like to
Here's
never-
some
I'm serious about that too.
background
I think
information.
this
Here's my
place
social
is
security
perfect.
number.
All
Ack.
these
How does that
things,
help
of
me,
course, there are. There's
Snort?
some things I like to improve and fix in the house or upgrade in the house. My backyard I really don't like. I would like to change my backyard and upgrade that for the better. Okay. There's things here that I would like to change and improve, but I love this house.
We don't know
I
yet
love
because he's hiding the
neighborhood.
tips so
I
far,
love
Lightning.
The fact that anything that I need is within a quick drive. I don't ever have, since I've moved here in 2014, I've never driven on the highway.
Bullshit.
I don't have to. There's no reason to. Everything is within reach. I can even drive to Seattle right now within 45 minutes and not have to drive on a highway. Highway driving has been eliminated from my life. I don't have to deal with that bullshit.
And all you had to
That's
do was wear your
nonsense.
glasses,
Pretty
DSP.
cool.
Just wear.
You know,
Your
everything. The weather.
glasses.
The weather is much better than where I came from. Is it perfect? No, absolutely not. There's problems with the weather and stuff. But man, I just have a lot of fun with moderate weather and being able to enjoy what I want to do with my life and not have to worry about, oh my God, today there's going to be a ginormous snowstorm that snows me in, or oh my God, we're going to have fucking.
But you've
giant
bitched
hurricanes
about the
and
snow.
shit. Just doesn't
You've
happen
had your
now.
streams be late
what I'm
because
saying?
it snowed outside. This makes absolutely no sense because you
Yeah,
don't
like,
go anywhere
I look
for
at
work.
My life now, and I'm like,
You
wow,
work in your home.
My family. I have a loving wife, my love of my life. You know, we've been together for quite
Is
a
she
few
gonna
years.
appear on
We've
stream?
been
Well,
married for a
no,
couple of
guys.
years. Well, a few years.
My wife hates me. Why would she ever appear on my stream?
Jesus Christ, I feel like we just got married. It's been 3 years. Man. See what I mean about getting older? Time just goes by like this. Boop. Holy shit. But anyway, I seriously don't know how I could be happier besides getting more time to spend with my
Besides
family.
getting
That's
more
about
money,
it.
guys.
At the time I get to
What makes me
spend with
happy is
my
you're
family,
giving me more
enjoy.
money.
I wish we had more time.
Oh, this is
to
definitely
do
drunk
like to do,
Phil.
Like we keep saying, we'd like to go to the zoo. We would eventually, when Seattle finally stops being a fucking hotbed
Terrible,
for
Agent
crime,
Smith.
and they amp
Good name,
up their
though.
game to make it a nice touristy place again, which I feel will happen. It's going to come eventually. They've fallen apart in the last 2 years, but I really feel that they will get back on their feet eventually. Okay, but anyway, once that
I'll hear
happens,
recons the
we'd
time
like to
all
go
the
back
time,
there,
Baron.
right? And eventually, we'd like to do other things together. Yeah, we'd like to spend just a day around the house and not have to worry about running out and running errands and grocery shopping and busy work and bullshit, and just have some time together, which we don't get. We don't. I have 1 day off a week. That's not enough time to do that stuff. Okay, but all of that essentially, okay. To me, I love my life.
That'd be hilarious,
I'm
Dust
absolutely
Bunny.
loving my life. And
Cat, what's
I say
this?
that- I can
It's
say
divorce
this.
papers, asshole. I'm
All of
leaving
you.
you.
All of you out there, the 500 plus people watching live, the people who will be watching this on demand after, even those people who want
You know
to
it,
make fun of me
Hydra.
constantly. I have something I really want to tell you, and I mean this. Every day of my life is the best day of my life. It is, because I've been through a lot of shit in my past that I feel was stressful, fucked up, not going anywhere. You know, I've been through bouts of depression. I've been through messed up things in my life. Times when I felt like I was in dead end. Multiple times in my life, I felt like I was in a dead end. I wasn't going anywhere, and there was no way out.
Your entire life?
I am loved.
No, you're not.
I am happy.
No, you're not.
For the most part, I'm safe, and the reason I say that is because no one's really safe.
troll.
At any moment, things
The
can flip on their
trolls
head,
could
and
be
all your
waiting
shit
in the
can get
bushes.
smashed and destroyed. But as
Evil
safe as I can
AJ's
possibly
outside
be,
the window.
in life are the
That
things
is
that could
paranoid
be better.
piece of
Yes.
shit.
But every day I wake up, I'm like, wow. I woke up today genuinely excited for the day. I was like, I can't wait.
I can't wait to make $500 from troll tips and whales, guys.
Great games, right? Later tonight, I get to spend time with my wife. This is great. This is a great day for me. I can't wait, you know? And I'll be honest with you, in the past, it wasn't like that. There were many times in my past where it was like, oh, well, just another day. It's not like that anymore. I absolutely love it, man. And that's, if I'm 40 years old and I'm supposed to be over the hill, I'm supposed to be having a midlife crisis. I'm supposed to be feeling so
good
bad
point.
about everything around. Oh my
He
God,
makes a schedule.
I really pigeonholed myself into a dead end now, and I can't.
He
get
can
out
make
of
the
my
schedule whatever he
things
wants
and
it to be,
obligations that I
ex-gamer,
hate,
but nope, he
and
refuses
everything is
to.
bad. No, it's not the
Mr.
case.
Lark, how's it going?
All I need to do is stick in there, and I feel that over the next few years, all right, things like this, my business, it will improve. Here on DSP Gaming on YouTube, we can make this grow. We can make this get better. We can make this increase in size. It has seen that growth in the last few months. And if we
True,
can
Adachi,
consistently
but
get that to
you
continue
can
to
always fight
happen,
it and
I
win.
think that we
Yay,
could
like
do
I
really
did.
well here, and it could to the point where it could exceed what I was doing on Twitch. Seriously. And it sucks because basically
That's
really
awesome, Shrum.
was hoping, all right, that we could do something, for example, have 200,000 subscribers here on the channel.
And you
in time for my
failed.
birthday, right? That would have been amazing. If I could have had 200,000
You're
subs
at
on DSP
197,000.
Gaming and do a co-op celebration of my 40th birthday and 200,000 subs. It didn't happen. But that's okay. There was still tons of growth. Still more growth than I've seen on this channel in 5+ years. Things are
Yeah,
going
so you
good
got
in that
like
regard.
2,000
You know what I
new subs.
mean? Just gotta
Congratulations,
stick it out.
DSP.
I feel
2,000
if I
new
stay the
subs.
course, I don't give up. I stay positive. I do whatever I can to hang in there and keep putting out the content I love to make, and you guys keep supporting it, and we have great times together every day on stream, and I continue to have a good time with my family behind the scenes. Things are going to go good. Things are eventually going to get to a point where maybe I can have some more time to spend with my family. Maybe I can do some of those improvements to the house that I'd like to do, fix some of the things that are broken, change the backyard up a bit that I really don't like. You know what I mean? But I got to get there. I just got to tough it out a little bit. That's okay.
I just got to
I'm
tough it
having a
out,
good time while I'm
guys.
doing it.
And wait
Again,
for
when I
you
say
to give
tough
me
it
more
out,
money.
All I mean is be patient. Patience is a tough thing, especially in life when you feel like a lot of your life you've been waiting for that payoff. And it's
I'll
still
see if
not
YouTube
here.
ever does
There's
another
payoff, right? I'm not looking for a payoff. I'm just looking
sub
to have
purge
slight
where they go
improvements
through
here
and
there.
remove
That's
like
all
all
I
the
need,
bot and
because I'm
the
having a great life. Really, I'm
dead
having a
subs
really
from a
great
channel.
life, and
He'll be down to like
I'm
150,000 if
happy for
he's
that. I want to say
lucky.
thank you, obviously, to my family who make that possible behind the scenes. But I want to say thank you to all of you, obviously, who are here live or watching on demand for making this
And
happen.
that's
as well.
that's the truth,
This-
Ruthless.
the
It's a
fact
lot
that
of it
I'm
is
40 and
trolls.
happy
Sub for
definitely
24 hours,
has to do with
then
the choices
post
I
something
made in
after
my
that,
life,
get
but also
banned,
has a lot
and
to
then they're
do
just
with you
done.
guys. Being here and supporting the streams, and not only do I
Out
mean
of the
financially,
2,000 new
every time I
subs,
say
maybe
support,
200 are actual
idiots wanna
fans.
say, that's just
With
money.
1,800 are trolls that got
Money's a big
banned.
part of it. Not gonna lie. I mean, everyone in life, you need money to get by. Particularly, my finances have not been great. You guys know how messed up my life has been in the last 10 years with things,
Like
the bad choices that I
bankruptcy,
made, the bankruptcy,
having
the
your
back taxes, all the bullshit. You know all about that, okay? But
Bank statements get leaked so everyone
It's
can
not
see how
just
much
about
money you
that,
spend to be
right?
champions.
It's about
and
having a good
DoorDash
time, having people
and
who
Jin.
genuinely come here and tell me, Phil, I love what you do. We have a great time together. There's meaning for me. I love interacting with you, the fun conversations we have, the things that are added to the quality of the content that I put out because of the interactions that we have. The engagement, the last few months, you guys liking the streams, liking the videos, leaving comments, those simple things that are free. Those things are meaningful as hell. So it'd be so meaningful, okay? And I want to say
So
thanks for
meaningful,
that.
guys.
As much as you know, you'll always have the element of people out there who are jealous and upset when you're doing well. I don't think I'll ever shake that, because if you haven't noticed, right, if someone on the internet is down in the dumps, oh my God, I'm completely defeated. Everything's gone wrong for me.
Well, to
You get
figure out how
this
much Jenny goes through in a
level,
week,
oh,
when he used to
yeah,
post the
love it,
Panda
wallow in the
Lee
misery of this person
vacation
who I don't
videos,
know, have
there's
no personal
usually
attachment to.
at least
Maybe I should
2
seek
jugs of
professional
Tanqueray.
help, right? Right. But when you
2
see
jugs
someone
of
like me,
Tanqueray.
I'm like, hey,
For a
I'm
weekend
40
trip.
and I'm happy. You're gonna get the shitheads who have
So
to
if
come
a
out,
weekend trip
those that
requires
say the
2
negative
jugs of
stuff that
Tanqueray,
don't pay
gotta
any
figure an
heed.
entire week's probably
They will
takes
be
up
here all
8
day
jugs
on
of
stream
Tanqueray.
because they're so miserable.
Possibly
they
only
can't
6,
do anything
but
else. They can't find
most
something
likely
better to do
8.
with their
Can you
time
imagine
because
8
they're so stuck in
jugs
their
of
own wallow
Tanqueray
in
a
misery. Don't
week?
let those people bring you down. Don't let
Fucking
them
hell,
try
he's an
to
alcoholic.
make you not feel good. Fuck them. Really. They need to fucking fuck off. And since the internet's an open place where anyone can go anywhere they want, it's just not possible. But I'm gonna have a great time today. I know we are. I know we're gonna
Have a great time being level 1, guys.
I'm not gonna let these morons drag anything we do down today. Seriously, it's gonna be a good day, a solid, positive, fun.
Level
chill
1,
day of
DSP,
gaming,
always.
food, everything. Okay. Very nice. All right. And by the way, I will say this in advance. Thank you to my moderation staff. Really, I mean,
Yeah, me,
you
me,
guys
more money.
have gone above and beyond in the last year since I went from Twitch back to YouTube full time. Moderating on YouTube is no easy task at all in any way, shape, or form. Moderating on YouTube is very annoying. You don't have a lot of the tools and things that you should have, and YouTube still has not implemented them. Although they promised them over 6 months ago, they haven't done anything, okay? Thank you to the mod staff who's here day in, day
Yeah,
out.
he's just so mad that the Japanese got
They volunteered
his
their own time to help out, and they are going to have a tremendous amount of
gifted
work today with
subs
the troll
or
tool.
gifted
You know we're gonna
memberships,
try
and he
to
hasn't
come
got
in
them
here
yet.
and derail this stream and be dickheads, but they're awesome. They're awesome people. They help me out tremendously. I hope they understand.
Why
how
won't
much
they give me the
help.
gifted
This
subs that
content
they were gifted
only
memberships that they
exists
gave
because I
to
make it,
the
you
Japanese
guys
guys?
interact
It's
with it and support
bullshit.
it, and the mods clean it up. And that's an awesome thing. Okay? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the pre-stream podcast. It's time for shout-outs. That's all I had to do.
Shout
for our segment.
outs.
All right? So we'll do shout-outs.
Oh, yeah, it would not surprise
and
me
then we're
straight
gonna
from
order
that
food, and then we're gonna
WWE
get started.
Championship spending gets
Let's
claimed
do
as
shout-outs
taxes.
first.
Why, that was business expense, guys.
And by the way,
For my
thank you
business.
to anyone who becomes a member today. As you know, we have a members goal of 400 members. We're trying to hit it. I think
Step
we can hit
lives
it by the end of the month.
matter.
I really feel positive about this. And the reward is so different and unprecedented. Me reacting to a video about me and my life from 5 years ago, a video with over 6
This is life
million
on
views on YouTube.
not even opening the
It
box
went
while the
virally
fire alarm
popular.
goes
It's a
off.
video that most people have seen about me and think is factually
Oh, he
true about
hates
me.
the Japanese.
And to be honest, a lot of it is. I'd love to react to that video and either elaborate, correct, or do fun commentary over it. And I will do that if we hit our members goal for the month. It's called Down the Rabbit Hole Dark Side Phil, by the way. I will do that if we hit the members goal for the month. That's big incentive to become a member, so please consider becoming a member if you're not. All right, shout-outs time. We start off with CJ
He'll do down the rabbit hole
98,
detractor content, but
who
he
did a super chat
won't
and says,
do
Happy birthday, Phil. I've been watching
multiplayer with his
10 years
fans.
on and off. You're the first YouTuber that I watched back in the day with WWE All-Stars. I hope all is well. Thank you, CJ. It is. Thank you very much. Kazuya Kuzumaki did a super chat. Happy B-Day. You want a birthday?
And he'll probably
hug or a
skip over
boo?
the Panda Lee bits.
No.
This ain't about
thank you.
Panda Lee.
Kevin
Ray.
Bernstein is here today. Excuse me. And he has a super chat and he says, Happy V-Day. Today's not Valentine's Day, but happy V-Day, Phil. Wishing you 40 more so I can enjoy streams for as long as you're around. May God bless
And the
you
V and the
more
B
years
button
of
right
streaming.
next to
Well,
each
thank you.
other.
I appreciate that. And as I said, listen, I'm a realist. I don't think that I could do this forever, nor do I feel that I'll even be a full-time gamer forever. That's why I'm trying to transition out and do things like this pre-stream podcast and other kinds of content. So in the long term, I can diversify my content and split it between gaming and other things. As I get older, if I can't game anymore, I'll have other things going on for me. All right? We've already started that diversification. Okay. Sir Sai has done a super chat and says, Happy 40th, bro. Long live the king. Thank you very much to Sir Sai. Europe Gaming has become a member for 8 months in a row. Says, happy birthday, 7 months, let's go, all the best. Actually, technically, you're starting your 8th month, so it counts as 8. Thank you, Europe Gaming. Inmate Elvis became a channel member this morning. Thank you, Inmate Elvis. Try not to get banned this time. V did a super chat.
Wow,
this
way to
morning.
be passive-aggressive,
Nathan
huh?
Smith is here. Has re-upped his membership for 8 months. Says, happy birthday, I hope you have a great birthday. Thank you very much, Nathan. Okay did a super chat. He says, dude, this is crazy. I still remember the walkthrough of Indigo Prophecy, and I feel like that was just yesterday. You know that Indigo Prophecy playthrough? Even though it
Arizona,
did get,
how's it
like,
going?
how can I say? It got like a cult following, but it never got really the full viewership that I had gotten on any of my big playthroughs. Do you know why that happened? Because that was a playthrough that I had pre-recorded, which I did. Everything was pre-recorded back in the day. But I had pre-uploaded it to YouTube and scheduled it out to publish at a certain date. But back then, this is so long ago, that didn't work right on YouTube. When things published, they would show up on your channel page, but no one who subscribed to you would get a notification. So the playthrough went live. It was supposed to be a special Halloween playthrough. it went live and no one knew it went live. So I had like no views on it. And then by word of mouth, people started saying, dude, you gotta watch Phil's Indigo Prophecy playthrough. It's really good. It's fun. It's entertaining. And then people started watching it over time, and it did get decent viewership over time. But actually, I was kind of deflated at the time because I worked hard.
Yeah,
on it.
I don't think
I
Newton
actually
cares or
recorded it and
Arizona.
rescheduled it, and I promoted it. I did a promo video for it and everything. And when people told me they
That
couldn't
too,
find
Thomas.
it, I was like, that pisses me off. But it is what it is. It's long history, right? Thank you, OK, for the
Jinsip
ongoing
counter.
viewership and support.
Yep, he's turning
Fat
40.
Samurai.
I know he looks 60,
I've
but he's
become
turning
a channel
40.
member. Thank you to Fat Samurai for the channel membership. Carlos Hernandez became a channel member. Thank you, Carlos. Lord
So begging and always will
Shield
be.
just did a super chat. So happy birthday, Philip Paul Burnell. What game is first? Ghostwire Tokyo. We're completing Ghostwire first.
Fuck.
Okay. So before
I don't
want
wanna
to
watch Ghostwire. I wanna watch Elden Ring.
A significant amount this morning, and I really appreciate that, guys. What I would like to do is check on members, because I think we already just saw a spike in memberships this morning, which would be tremendous. If today is the day when we get major progress with memberships and we can get a real foothold towards the goal of 400, that would be great. By the end of today, I would love to be so much closer.
I would love for him to get to $3.99
right
and then
there, we
stall
can do
and
it,
never
right?
break $3.99. Oh, that would be
So,
hilarious.
members. Which, by the way, it's all glitched out. We're okay. Yeah, we went up. We're at 361 and climbing, which is great. I think a lot of these were re-memberships, but yeah, we're at 361 and climbing. So let's get that leaderboard updated. I absolutely will be periodically checking on this today, because now would be a great day to get good progress. Okay, did another super chat. Says, sorry, happy birthday, but dude, no more drunken playthroughs. Oh, I haven't done drunken playthroughs in a million years. And there's various reasons why.
Because you get
First
drunk and
reason
you
is
start
that,
saying
it's my
racist
job
shit.
Now, when I used to do the drunken stuff, it was not a job that I was planning on making money on. It was just me dicking around. Number two,
And they would say even
be
more
honest,
racist stuff.
you know, you get drunk. You might accidentally get goaded into saying something that gets you in trouble. It's happened before.
Like saying
And
something racist.
I can't risk all of this. You know what I'm saying? As silly as it would be for me to drink and then play games, what if some asshole says something, I read it out, like, oh, I didn't realize what I said. Now, oh, get what? You're suspended because you said it, you know? It's just not worth it. Sadly, with the amount of trolls that I have having me on my toes all the time, I can't be fucking around with that kind of stuff.
You on your gouty toes.
Thank you, K Styles. We re-upped this membership for 11 months at the Ultra Supporter level, which really helps the channel. Thank you. Okay.
Yes,
now
Space
let's
Nazi
swing
too.
over
Yes.
to tips.
I just cannot imagine being so racist you get banned from an entire
We start
website.
off today
Like, can you imagine?
with Rob on Wheels.
Like, how the fuck
first
can you
tip
be
of the
so
day with a
racist
$5
you get
tip, and he says, "Happy
banned from
birthday,
an entire
Senpai." Thank you very
website?
much, Rob. It's good to see you here today. I'm happy that you're here to celebrate my birthday with me. Good variety of stuff. And here's a good thing about today. Even if you don't like half the games, there's still Feasting with the King. There's still the other games you probably will like. That's why I love being a variety streamer, man. Really. You can come back when I'm swinging to a game that you like. I probably will tweet every time I switch games so people know what's going on. Okay. Thank you, Rob, for the first tip of the day. Zombie, to me, $1.50 says, House of the Dead remake comes out tomorrow. Will you consider playing it? You know, I love House of the Dead 1. House of the Dead 1, in my opinion, is one of, if not the best light gun shooter ever made for arcades. I liked it so much back in the day that I mastered it. I could actually beat the game on 1 quarter. Okay? That's how much I played it. I loved it that much. That being said, it's a short game. It really is. You could beat that game in like 25 minutes, if that. With secrets and everything, it's a little bit longer than that. But to buy a home version of it just to play through it like once or twice, unless they have significantly extended the length of it, which I don't think they did, I don't really see the value. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna play through. That's an ultimate quarter game. You go to the arcade, you put quarters, and you play it. That makes sense. It's a digestible experience. I don't know if it makes sense as a console.
Now he's
To
Catholic.
be honest, I don't think it does. I used to own House of the Dead 1 and 2 collection back in the day, and that was good because it was at least 2 games for the price of 1 on PC. But this game, I don't even know if it's worth it, you know? I'm interested in it, absolutely. I'm just not interested in spending like $40-50 or maybe even $30 on a game you're going to play once and see it all, and you're done within like 20 minutes. Okay? All right. Rob on Wheels did another tip. $1.50, and his opinion is Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. Star Wars, fuck WWE. Well, there you go. I think we know what Rob would like me to play starting on Friday. He's interested in Star Wars, Lego Star Wars. the Skywalker Saga. Thank you very much, Rob. Well, and by the way, thank you for the lovely musical rendition that you did there. I can't believe how well you can sing. Harry Butthole has tipped me $20, which now becomes the top tip of the day. He says, Phil, happy birthday, dude. I haven't been around much, but I hope that all is well with you. Well, thank you, Harry. Yes, things are going good for the most part. As they always say, there's always room for improvement. At the same time, I'm enjoying life. We're having a good time. Thank you for the very generous tip. Godzilla's giant dino dick tipped me $10. Says, if you considered a new tip goal where you strip naked if you get to $500. No, because I'm not a complete fucking idiot.
He doesn't want to do a hot tub stream?
Project Xenome just tipped me $5. Says, happy birthday. Thank you to Project Xenome for that. I appreciate that. Thomas McDonald just tipped me $40 and says, happy 40th birthday. And with that, obviously, that's the biggest tip of the day. And that jumps us all the way up to $82 in tips so far. Which means it's Gunner Glasses time. And now let's do some
He's
more
already
love.
broken $50, guys. Wow.
Thing always fucking falls.
Wow. Not a
Thank
children's
God for more of
entertainer,
this after
guys.
today.
Not
Or
a
we go back to
children's
normal. No more of this
entertainer.
shit falling all over me.
And
Very
they're
nice.
gonna show him
Thank you
getting
very
caught
much,
in 4K jerking
Thomas
it.
McDonald, for the very
Thankfully, it was
generous
YouTube, so it was probably
tip.
only
All right, let's go to
1080p.
Glasses time.
Actually, it's DSP, so it's probably 720p when he did that, but
All right, let's continue
no
on.
one needs to see him naked or see him do that.
Ryuno Mastermind, tip $4.20.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Phil. I love you and your content. I can't attend the whole celebration, but I wish you the best. It's all good, man. That's why I'm happy you can be here whenever you can, and you can always watch on demand afterward because of the way that I split up my videos and upload them. It's easy to figure out what each segment was. Tarantula MS 2018 has tipped me $10. Says, happy birthday, Phil. Thank you so much, Tarantula. Appreciate that. Harry Butthole did another $10 tip and says the
Say,
following.
yeah, thanks for hanging out.
You
Have a
were
good
around
day.
30 when I started watching you. Your own reminiscing is making me do it now.
Someone just dropped
As a young
$52
teen back
tip.
then, my life's totally different.
He's going to be
But hey,
starting
it's
off
nice
with
that
a
you're still
hat
doing
and a
your thing,
vest.
I'm
Are you
trying to keep up
shitting
with
me?
What's funny about that, Harry Butthole, if you take a look, it was actually Darziak who posted up a comparison picture on Twitter the other day. An actual screen grab of me during a vlog in 2012 and an actual screen grab of me doing the pre-stream podcast today in 2022. And outside of the fact that my beard is completely gray down here, I look
It's not
exactly the
great.
same.
It's patchy.
My shocking enough to me, my hairline is the same. It's exactly the same. I thought that I had lost a lot of hair in the last decade. My hair was always bad. My hairline was bad a decade ago. It really was. And I'm looking at myself like, damn, my face looks the same. I don't even
No,
look
it
like I have
doesn't.
extra wrinkles. I look like
You
the
got the
same
droop.
guy, except my hair is all gray now. So, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I mean, you could argue
And
that he
patchy.
doesn't look any older besides the gray. We could also
So
argue,
patchy.
damn, he looked old as shit when he was 30. So I don't know what the argument really is. Okay? I'm way paler. That's the lighting. That's totally the lighting. Right now, I could change the camera lighting, and I would look way more
Yeah,
yellow.
the whales have
lighting
been
back
saving
in
up for
Connecticut was
today.
completely different when I used to film. That's the only difference. Yeah. Okay. It's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't age much, but I looked bad to begin with, so it doesn't really matter, right? When you start off looking like a bloated dead fish, it doesn't really matter if then you still look like a bloated dead fish 10 years later. Okay, then. So what tip was that? That was Harry Butthole, and that was the $10 tip. So let's do a poll for a hat before I get ahead of myself. Which hat is 40th birthday best? Would it be
Nazi
the
hat.
cowboy hat? Would it be a Viking hat? Would it be...
Nazi hat. Nazi
I'm trying to
hat.
think about the hats that aren't
Nazi
intrusive.
hat. Nazi hat.
The fake hair hat. There we go. Or we could do... shit. See, we did Pikachu a lot recently, so I kind of don't want to do Pikachu right away. But like I told you guys, later on, maybe halfway through the stream, we'll do a hat swap where we'll change hats, okay? No one ever votes for the Deadpool. All right, fuck it. We'll do Pikachu. Fuck it. Cowboy, Viking, the fake hair hat, and the Pikachu hat. Those will be our 4 hats to start. Okay? Okay. Atlas Telemon. Tipped $10. Says, happy birthday, Phil. Welcome to the 40s. I've been here for a few years, and it's awesome. Hope the marathon will be royal. Long live the king. Thank you very much, Atlas, for the kind words. Thank you for the support. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
No support. Just sadness.
Murdoch is here. He tipped $20. It says, happy birthday, Phil. Welcome to the 40s Club. It sounds like a lot of my viewers are actually in their 40s. Do you want to know the truth? I'm not surprised. If you take a look at my YouTube analytics, because now I actually
show us the analytics
app all the time to read my analytics.
Show us the analytics, DSP.
Actually go
I want to see how many of your analytics show
demographics. Okay.
That they're children.
Audience. What you'll find might actually shock you. All right, listen to this. This is very interesting. 1.1% of my audience is between the years of 13 and 17 years old. That's it. That's it. A lot of people say, oh, all kids watch Phil. No, 1% of my audience is kids.
Oh,
24% of my audience is between the ages of 18 and 24, so young adults. A whopping 49% of my audience
show us
from the ages of 25
show us on the screen.
To 34. That's huge. Okay. 18% of my audience, still a very sizable chunk, is between the ages of 35 to 44. Okay? Then 5% of my audience is from the ages of 45 to 54, and then as we go upwards in ages, like negligible, 1% again. So the vast majority of people who watch me are between the ages of 18 and 44. Adults. I put out adult content. Thankfully, it's not adult-rated content, but it's adult content. Absolutely no one, based on those statistics, could ever try to argue and say dumb shit about me and my content, which is good. I like that. So thank you, Murdoch. Thank you, Atlas. Both men in their 40s. Well, I should say both people in their 40s. Let's not gender incorrectly and get in trouble. Thank you for the support. Elsky has tipped me $10. He says, happy birthday, Phil. I'm not on streams much these days, but I always catch up with your videos. And again, that's what it's all about. That's why I continue to put out the on-demand videos. Thank you, Elsky, for just swinging by, and thank you for the support.
You do it because you have no other choice.
Darziak tipped me $52.
You do it because you have no other choice, DSP.
That is currently the top tip of the day. Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
And yeah, you can always lie about your age on YouTube, so... Just because you're 15 doesn't mean you have to put down that you're 15. And
that's going to propel us to $198 in tips, which definitely means there will also be either, because you're going to get to pick between a vest or a football jersey, and then you get to pick the color. All right? I'm going to let you guys vote on the hat a little longer, so please keep voting. And, it's neck and neck between Cowboy and Pikachu. We're right there between like 1-2%, so I'll let it go a tiny bit more to determine the first hat for the day. By the way, as I told you guys, what we'll likely do, since it's a marathon, halfway through the marathon, we will re-poll and switch things. Switch the hat, switch whatever I'm wearing, whether it's a vest or a jersey. Okay? All right. Thank you, Darziak. So that guarantees we're going to have either a vest or a jersey. Big Papa Pump tipped me $2. Thank you, Big Papa Pump. He says, happy birthday, Phil. Thank you for all of your years of videos. Looking forward to feasting, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Big Papa Pump. With that, we're up to $200. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even see this happen. I missed it. I must have been doing other shout-outs. K-Styles 1998 with a $100 tip.
Church Entertainer.
Wow. Thank you so much, K-Styles, for the insanely generous tip. It's actually been a while since I had a tip that large. The largest tip I ever had, if I remember correctly, I'm not kidding, I think was $2,000. That was so many years ago. And that's not something, that's a crazy, exception. I can't believe it ever happened, quite frankly. It's insane.
He so had this set up ahead of time.
$100 tip, man. Thank you so much.
So had this set up ahead of time.
I'm going to lock it in. Yes, what we'll do, halfway through today's stream, probably about the time we do Feasting with the King or whatever, all right? We'll do a switch where I'll switch hats and I'll switch whatever I'm wearing, so it'll be different, okay? Cool. Lord Shield Garage just did a $10 tip. He says, happy birthday, Philly Paul, Dave King Burnell. None of that makes any sense, but I appreciate the tip. Thank you very much. Dave King Brunel. Right. Whatever you say. All right. So, thank you very much, Lord Shio Garath, for that tip. Now, I have to swing back to YouTube side contributions because you guys have been hitting me up with those. So, we have... Bowl Jeff re-upped his membership for 9 months. It says, take this support. I do take that support, and I appreciate that support. And I really, I bathe in the support. Thank you very Thank you very much, Bowl Jeff.
Yeah, he's going to have such a good break.
Is in a super chat. Happy
I
birthday,
wonder how long
Phil.
his
I
break's
wish you
going to
the
be
best,
because
man.
he's made so much money in tips.
Jared Walsh just
He can
did a
immediately
super
do,
chat.
like...
Are you going to see Sonic 2? I didn't see Sonic
God,
1.
he can do all kinds of polls now, can he?
I get the feeling eventually I'll see these movies. I went from being a movie buff to completely not watching any movies anymore. Seriously. This is what happens when you get older, is that your interests change. I don't watch wrestling anymore. I barely watch movies. What are you going to do? But I swear I will probably eventually get to them. I hope. I think I will eventually get to them.
Bullshit. If you post spoilers to
Sean
WrestleMania,
did
you
a
got
super chat.
banned,
Says, "Happy
so...
B-Day, Phil." Thank
I
you
don't
very
watch
much,
wrestling,
Sean.
then. Why do you care about
Thank you all for your
spoilers?
birthday wishes. You guys are freaking awesome. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Thank you, Sean. All right, now we swing back. And we've got Darkside Chris, who tipped me $20. Says, Merry birthday, good sir. Merry. Have a merry, merry on birthday to you. Hoo-hoo. Actually, it's my real birthday, not my unbirthday. Thank you, Darkside Chris, for the support and the nice words. Harry Butthole tipped another $10. Thank you, Harry Butthole. He says, regarding the age stats, I believe most of your fans are adults, but they keep in mind that most underage people say they're 18 on YouTube anyway. At least that's what I did when I was underage. Of course. Well, I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to say that you're underage. I'm just saying. What benefit would there be to be young on YouTube exactly? I'm just saying.
Just saying, guys.
Nas
You
Boshi
should
says,
give me
you know,
more
I
money.
think decent movies took a nosedive over the last several years. I guess so. I wouldn't know because I didn't really see many of them. Nico just tipped me $2. Says, happy birthday, Phil. Thank you for the great content. You're welcome, Nico, and thank you for the support and the kind words. Big Papa Pump tipped me $2. Says, you've impacted a lot of people's lives over the years. You actually helped me and others get through COVID lockdowns. I can't thank you enough. You know what? This is so awesome, and here's why. Again, you guys don't understand how special this is because I'm sitting here with you guys, hundreds of people on the internet, on my 40th birthday. And I have people telling me that what I've done in the last decade has been meaningful. That is something special, man. It makes me feel really good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And by the way, like I said, unlike most people who hit 40, like, oh, that's it, over the hill. For me, I'm like, nah, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of the rest of my life that's going to be awesome. Seriously, this is the beginning of
For
all
about
the
5
awesome
years
stuff
until
we
you
get
drop
to do.
dead.
You know, I can't wait to see the games we're going to play, the fun we're going to have interacting, the shows, the discussions, the different stuff that we're going to do.
I can't believe he's
This is
playing
awesome, man.
Ghostwire
Thank you
first.
so
Like,
much.
Ghostwire is so fucking boring.
Okay.
Wanted to see him play Elden Ring, damn it.
Jesus. It still continues. You guys realize we have to order food, right? Wolf's Paradox just did a super chat. It says, happy day of birth. Hope you and your family enjoy. Thank you. Like I
Can't
said,
wait
I
for him
pretty
to
much
be like,
had my day
guys,
of yesterday with
the
Kat.
Hawaiian
It
barbecue
was
I just
really nice
ordered
day
was
to
like
spend with her.
$80.
I'm glad I got to celebrate yesterday
That's
with her and
$80,
today
guys.
with you.
I don't have the money for
Okay.
that. What about the $500 you had in tips?
It looks like the Pikachu
Shut up.
hat's going to win, man. The Pikachu hat, no. It's by 1%. It's going back and forth between Pikachu and Cowboy with a 1% differential. I'll let it keep going. Jesus. All right, now in the meantime, we need to order food. And like I said, we're doing Hawaiian barbecue. Let's do this. Let's get this done. So here's the thing. I'll tell you right now. Absolutely, positively, one of the things that I want to do from Hawaiian barbecue, I want to try something with Spam. I know it sounds weird as shit that they have a cuisine that's considered gourmet cuisine and has Spam in it. But I absolutely want it. So they have, I think they have 2 variations of it. Hold on. I gotta find it. And is it called Spam Musubi? Is that what it's called? Yeah, they have 2 variations. They have Spam Musubi, and they also have Spam Musubi with egg. Now, I don't know how egg would come into play in this dish. I know that it would be a slice of Spam, and they put all these toppings and things on it to basically make it taste good. And don't they also grill it, I think? So I'm gonna try that for sure. Okay, but should I get regular spam musubi or with egg? See, I don't know how the egg comes into play and if it changes it or not.
You can always Google
know.
it, DSP.
Should I get it with the egg? Try the original first without egg.
Oh, he is.
Everyone's okay.
Yeah, he's had this
Okay,
lined
I
up.
got
He's
that.
had this
I'm
plan.
definitely gonna get that.
He
That
knew
sounds
this was
good.
going to come in and make
Now,
a bunch of money for him.
I want something that's like unique. Now I know their barbecue is incredibly unique. Let's take a look. Let me just to give you some examples of the food they have here. All right. So here's their most popular items. Of course, Loco Moco. Now, can I be honest with all of you here? Loco Moco. I'm gonna read what it says.
Oh,
2
great.
homemade hamburger patties.
Because
Served
I am
over
gonna do,
rice,
thank you very
topped with
much.
2 eggs and smothered in gravy, Loco style. Does it sound interesting? Yes. Does it sound like good? They do other stuff. They do other stuff
I
that
was
I
getting
think
more
may
tips
actually be
even.
more authentic.
God damn.
From what some people have told
These
me, the
waves
Loco
were
Moco
really
thing
waiting
is
for
kinda
today,
like
weren't
a
they?
toasty thing. While if you actually get their slow cooked barbecue meats, more like a luau, that's more authentic to what they actually eat there. Let me keep going. So they have katsu loco. They actually have a slow cooked pork, and I forget what. Oh, they call it kalua pork. It's a slow cooker pork dish. Okay. They actually have yakisoba noodles, which I didn't even know that yakisoba was Hawaiian, but I guess they have that. Then again, chicken katsu is Japanese style, but they do it there in Hawaii, their own twist on it, right? Let me go through. So for beef dishes,
I just
they
know
have
he didn't
loco
go with
moco,
regular
aloha
barbecue.
terry beef,
So you get to
kalbi
deal with all the
ribs, so they actually
bones.
do slow
We
cooker
all know how much
ribs,
he
too,
hates bones in his food.
and a hamburger steak. Now we've seen
Ordered
hamburger steak in
ribs,
Japanese
and they left
games
these
I've
bones
played,
in there,
right?
guys.
Like,
You mean
like
the rib
in
bones?
freaking Yakuza and
Yeah,
stuff,
guys,
big
it's fucking
hamburger steak
stupid. They should
when
take the
you're
rib
going around.
bones out of my
Chicken,
ribs,
terry
guys.
chicken, which I think is like their version of teriyaki slow cooker chicken. Katsu loco, which is just chicken katsu with loco style, which is the egg and the gravy. Spicy terry chicken.
That's a
They have
hell of an
katsu
image,
curry,
Wesley.
chicken katsu with curry, but I've had that at other places. Moshiko chicken, which is chicken thighs marinated with a special sauce, deep fried. A popular Hawaiian dish, it says. Pineapple orange chicken. I don't know if that seems too authentic, right? Garlic chicken, orange chicken, veggie curry. Okay. Pork. Okay, so their pork is called kalua pork. And what it is, it's a slow smoked kalua pork, and then they have different presentations. Sometimes you can get it with cabbage. You can get it in that loco style, where they serve it over rice, top it with 2 eggs, and they smother it in gravy. Okay? That sounds pretty good.
That does sound pretty good.
Karen says the kalua pork would be Hawaiian barbecue. Lomi salmon. I don't know if they have that. I'll look. There is seafood coming up. Huli chicken. Teriyaki ribs. Haupi. Okay. All right. I'm absolutely getting the pork. 100%.
Nah, I was
wanna
just
try the
easily
pork.
amused by a
That's
flame
one of the more
hanger.
authentic things. I absolutely need to
Look
try the
like
pork.
a
That sounds
big
good.
roach.
How I get it,
Smell
I don't
like
know.
one too.
Because they have pork and cabbage, just the
I
pork.
would say
pork
many
loco
more,
style.
but there's
I
not
think
gonna
they
be
have
many more.
combination plates coming up too.
Oh, this house.
Maybe I'll do that. So here's their seafood. Garlic style shrimp, a tuna poke bowl, or shrimp curry. Sadly, I don't think they have salmon. I don't think they have that. I'm taking a
First
look here.
world problems. They don't have salmon, guys.
Yeah, see, they have different mixes. The ultimate mix
But
has
wait a minute. I don't think they have
terry beef,
salmon in Hawaii.
kalbi ribs, and terry
That'd be more,
chicken.
saltwater
But that doesn't have the pork.
fish,
I
not
want one that has the
freshwater
pork,
fish, wouldn't it?
actually. Yeah, I want one that has the pork. Let me take a look here. I gotta look because they have different combos. They have
Do it,
one that's
Elaine.
it's pork and chicken together. Maybe I'll get the pork and chicken combo. Oh, they also have pork and beef combo.
Can't do beef, guys. That's red meat. It'll activate the gout. That's probably
They
why
have
he
pork
went
and
with
katsu. I don't want the
Hawaiian
chicken katsu. I've had
barbecues
chicken
and
katsu
regular
a lot
barbecues. He
recently,
can't
too,
handle the
like
red
last
meat.
year too. As we started ordering stuff during COVID, we got various katsus from different Japanese places. I'm going to stay away from that because I kind of know what it is. I definitely want the pork. That sounds unique to me. So I got to get something with the pork for sure. Oh man, this food sounds so good, dude. It sounds so good. Oh, by the way, it looks like the Pikachu hat won. At this point, Yeah, we're just going to go with the Pikachu hat to start. Keep in mind, guys, there will be a second. Karen says Locomoco isn't considered Hawaiian barbecue, but if you're just doing Hawaiian food and not specifically barbecue, it is one of the most delicious foods that we make. Do they like Pikachu in Hawaii? Is Pikachu part of traditional Hawaiian culture? I'm just curious. Silly. By the way, I saw more tips come in. I will shout those out. Let me order first, and then I'll shout those out.
All right, I gotta pin that trident.
Oh, by the way,
Pin message. That is hilarious.
now it's time to vote. Oh shit, I screwed it up. Which
DSP screw something up?
Apparel.
No, not DSP.
is birthday best? Would it be a vest or a jersey? You guys vote first on a vest or a jersey, and then depending on what wins, then you vote on the color. But you got to vote on vest or jersey first. Okay? There's a surfing Pikachu? Oh, cool. There is, isn't it? Doesn't Raichu surf? The Alola region or whatever? I was joking, but apparently... Okay, anyway.
No, vest.
man.
Gotta get the
So we're
platinum
definitely
vest.
getting the Spam Musu.
Because he hates the platinum
Excuse me.
vest.
And we're definitely getting some kind of pork. But I'm curious, should I get the pork in a combo plate? And if I get it, you can either get it with the terry beef, or you can get it with the terry chicken. To be honest, I've had beef before from a barbecue place. It's
Bill Weston
absolutely
Chandler.
outstanding.
Terrible.
I have not had the chicken. So if I get the combo of the Kahlua pork and terry chicken, that is, I think, more authentic, right? Than the, well, not authentic, more original, because I've never had the chicken before. Yeah. There's a special surfing Pikachu card. Cool. Okay. I think I'm going to do this combo. That's pork and chicken together. That sounds good to me.
Classic Christian shirt. Yes.
So far, we got a Spam Musubi.
A
and we
shirt
got
that
this
I'll make
combo
sure I
plate
never wear,
that comes with
ever.
The pork, chicken, and I think it has some sides like rice and some macaroni salad.
Wear the Pikachu hat on top of the
Maybe I'll get one
Sonic
more
hat.
thing, but not super expensive. I can't get something else really expensive. I mean, come on.
You can't get anything else
And
more
by the way,
expensive. You just got $344 in tips.
Wants to
Bullshit,
try,
you can't afford
Fine,
something else more
done.
expensive.
Cat wants to try. If I can find, where the hell did it go? I know it's on here. I just saw it. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Here it is. Cat wants to try the Poke Bowl with tuna. She's never had a Poke Bowl before in her life, and she's dying to try one. She's always wanted to try one. I said, well, here's an opportunity, right? Why not? So she's going to get a Poke Bowl. All right. So far, I got a Spam Musubi. We're going to try the pork.
All right, made a
we're gonna
closing
try
option. There you
chicken,
go.
And we're going to have some macaroni salad. Okay? Let me
Wow,
see.
so Hawaiian.
Oh,
macaroni
man.
salad.
The thing is, everything... I don't want to add another thing that I'm not going to eat or finish, and it's expensive. You know what I mean? Let me look up here. Hold on.
$344 in tips, not counting super chats and memberships.
The
I don't want
Loco
anything
Moco
that's
is
expensive, guys.
It is. It's funny because they treat it like it's a huge entree. 2 homemade hamburger patties served over rice topped with eggs smothered in gravy. But it's actually expensive. You would
What
think,
the
oh,
fuck
2
do you
hamburger
care?
patties and eggs, that's like cheap. It's not.
$344.
Do not get Loco Moco. That's great. Do not get Loco Moco. Someone's yelling at me. Don't do that.
$344. Can't get this, guys. It's too expensive.
Macaroni salad. I love macaroni salad, so I hope that their macaroni salad's good. Can't eat it a lot. Macaroni salad, oh my god, it's so high in fat and calories, but I love it. It's delicious.
It is pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I think that might be just what we go with. That's going to be way more than enough food. The spam musubi, and trying the pork, and trying the chicken, and trying the macaroni
Yep, we're
salad.
still appreciating DJ Reno. He's already at over $300.
Like that's enough. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm going to want any more food than that. All right, we're just going to go with that. So let me set it up here for delivery for later today. Schedule a time. Like I told you guys, we're going to aim to have that arrive between 4 and 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. Okay?
So if he said this was his 50th birthday, many
I'm actually upping the
many
tip.
people would
I
believe
want
him.
this person to get
He
a
doesn't
good
look
tip.
40, he looks 50.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
You won. No, that was the trolls voting for it, guys. That wasn't you, it was the trolls.
All right. Order is scheduled, so we're good to go on the food end, guys. Thank you for helping me select there. I actually appreciate, was it Karen, who basically was telling me what was more legitimately, you know, traditional for barbecue. I appreciate that help. Okay. More
It's
shout-outs.
still American.
Jesus, this pre-stream will never end. More shout-outs.
was a
Alice Telemont
pre-stream
took me
that
$5. You know what's
wouldn't
mind-blowing?
end.
My son was 3 when I started watching you play Street Fighter 4. Now he's almost 16. And watching you play Elden Ring. He played you online in Super Turbo. Process that, yeah. Pretty crazy, huh? Listen, when I was growing up, no one knew that you would ever have an ability to share your life with people over the internet. Like, no one even knew what the internet was. You know, what a crazy thing. How life has turned out. You never would have thought of any of this stuff coming. Eternal Napalm tipped me $5. Happy birthday. 40 is a big milestone, and I hope you have a fun day. Thank you, Eternal Napalm. Appreciate that. It's good to see you here today.
Make sure you tip.
And the Big Papa Pump to me $1.50 says 200 likes during the pre-stream podcast. Today will be a great day. Did we? I have not even looked nor talked about it. I have not even given it a single glance. We are currently at 207 likes and climbing here on the pre-stream podcast.
And then you
guys.
immediately
Thank
delete
you
those
for all your
likes
support.
and
now, oh my
privatizing
God,
the stream.
there's more YouTube contributions.
And apparently those likes don't count until the stream
Kevin Burns was
ends.
talking about the podcast being on Spotify. I've
Those
never
likes
uploaded
don't
anything to
matter
Spotify.
until
I don't
the
even
stream
visited Spotify. So
ends.
if there's anything there that's
But as soon as he ends the
trying to
stream,
lie, it's
he
for
privates
someone
the
else.
video.
Sub-Zero.
Meaning that those
Did a
likes are
10-euro
completely
super
thrown
chat saying
out.
Your stream is like a bonfire. In a hostile online world, we could all sit down around it, feel safe, and have a moment
Well,
of
he acts like a
destiny.
brat because he
Happy
is a
birthday,
brat.
and thank you for the good times. That was a nice thing to say. Seriously. My podcast, my streams, are the bonfire in the middle of a From Software game where we can all relax together. That is awesome that you said that. I actually really appreciate
Reach
that.
out and touch grace.
By the way, this podcast is almost 2 hours long. I just noticed the camera's crooked. That's my high level of professionalism. Okay.
Yeah, it has
So, ladies
actually
and
been
gentlemen,
2
the
hours.
vote
Holy shit.
for a vest or a jersey is hot and heated. It's 1%. No, 2% towards vest. All right? So last chance,
Vote
if anyone has a
vest.
last minute question, something else that they want to chat about, now's your chance, because we're going to end the pre-stream in just a minute here and actually jump into the conclusion of Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, I'm going to reiterate
On
the
the left when he
order of
doesn't
events
beat it.
today. Ghostwire Tokyo will conclude, probably only going to take about 90 minutes. Then we're going to do some Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Then
Boo.
it's time for the food, Feasting with the King. Then it's Elden Ring. And then to end tonight, it's Kirby. That's the order I'm playing the games. I will change the stream appropriately to say
Boo.
what game I'm playing.
Should be Elden
I will
Ring
tweet out when I
first.
begin playing each game so people will know when to join
I
the
want to
stream.
stick around for
okay?
his stream, but his Ghostwire is going to be so
Okay.
fucking boring. So is Skyrim.
What was the name of the Hawaiian restaurant? I'm not going to say, Derek. I'm not. You have to understand something. There's a million people who fucking are assholes out there. I'm not going to say shit about shit. If I do, then problems begin. All right, I'm not doing that. I'm not exposing information.
Can't let people know how much money you
Thank
just
you.
spent,
Hope
right?
he's himself. He says, happy birthday.
Or
And
crying that you have no money.
40. Guts is here today. He says, happy birthday. Hope you treat yourself well. I mean, treat myself will be eating food and chilling with you guys on stream today. That's the treating of myself today. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Nim Duo says, big ups. I'll see you for Kirby tonight. Sounds good. And I will tweet when we go live with Kirby later tonight so you guys know. All right. Big Papa Pump just tipped me $1.50. He says, podcast, you mentioned you don't drink while gaming anymore. Will you still do the drinking Christmas event? Don't tell the trolls what restaurant. Exactly. No, I do still do drink only during the Christmas event. But I still don't get drunk. I drink some, some eggnog. I had, what was it? That cinnamon apple whiskey or whatever. But no, I don't, I'm not going to be
Get
drinking
drugs or
like
yelling
slosh or
racist stuff
whatever.
like you used to
Christmas
do,
is the exception.
guys.
Yep. Hello, Expand Dong. He says,
Yeah,
"Howdy,
I'm not
it's
sure
okay,
how
you don't
much
make it to the
longer
boss
I'll
of Kirby
stream
tonight
this
because
because
the boss of those
this
supposed to
Ghostwire
be
stuff is so
hour-long
fucking
event.
boring. I'd rather
That's
watch
what people told
Overlord.
me. So we're not doing the boss.
By the way,
In fact, I would
Overlord,
purposely
great
say when
show.
we get to the boss, that's where we'll end tonight's stream. Okay? When did I move from Twitch to YouTube? Last year, in April, they basically kicked me out of the partner program with zero justification. They tried
gave you
to half-ass an
justification.
explanation, and I said, that's great. Can you give me evidence of what you're accusing me of? And they never responded ever again because they knew legally they had nothing. They were assholes. They kicked me
Bullshit.
out. They kicked Wings of Redemption out. They kicked a ton of content creators out last year with no actual legal justification for some odd reason. I don't know what it was. Maybe there was some sponsor or something they were bringing in, and they felt that people who had high trolling rates basically were like bringing down the site. Who knows? But I did nothing wrong, and they punished me for it.
I did nothing
So
wrong. I
said,
did
"Fuck
everything
them," and I left. I came back over
correct.
here to YouTube.
I did
And I've just been here ever
nothing
since, I think.
wrong.
I want to say it was late April.
I
but it might have been early
did
May
everything
when I started. I think it was early May when I full
correct.
time started streaming here.
That is
for Hill.
the DSP
Yeah.
motto. What's the motto? Nothing. What's the
Okay.
matter with you?
Yeah, Skis TV says they pick and choose who to ban and unban regardless of their policy. Yeah, and
Yeah,
by the way, it
April
doesn't matter what
slurs
their policy is. You have to prove
Is
that it was
stationary.
wrong. If they accused me of something
Stationary
that they
issue.
could not provide any evidence of, yet they still upheld their decision, which is illegal.
No, it's
You can't
not.
do that. So I can
Not
sue them if I
illegal.
want. I'm not
Holy
going to, but I don't
fuck!
have the
Show
time
me
to
the
do it.
law,
I'd rather just
bitch.
Put out positive
Show me
content
the
on
law.
YouTube and focus on the future rather
Oh,
than
you can't
suing
show me the law because
those
there
who
is no
done
law
me
about
wrong in the
that.
past. So they can, do whatever they want with their site. I want nothing to do with it. Really? Your mom made homemade sushi? That's awesome, Derek. No, I never had homemade sushi before, but I do like sushi in general.
Which is like it is expensive.
No, Eternal Napalm, that's something else. He says, didn't they ban you and admit they banned you wrongly? Yes, that was another time. So they kicked me out of the partner program, and then they said I had done something wrong. I said, okay, show me evidence of what you're saying, because I didn't do it. And then they never provided any evidence and never responded ever again, because they knew they had no evidence. That's what you do. You go someone when you basically did something
That is just
wrong.
more
right?
bullshit.
Then a month later,
Coming from
they outright banned me from the
DSP.
site, claiming, well, not banned, but suspended, claiming I said a racist word that I never said. And then
Yeah,
I
you did.
complained and they unbanned me immediately. And I said, I'm out of here. Why am I going to stick around? I'm not in
Stationary.
the partner program anymore. They're
You
obviously
said the
have no
stationary
professionalism in their fucking
gamer
business. They can go to
word.
hell. And I left. No scrupulous, as I said earlier, or actually scrupulous. As I said earlier on this podcast, as you get older, you don't care about presents anymore. You just care about experiences. I had a
And
really
money.
nice day yesterday with my wife. I'm planning on having a really good day here today with you guys. That's my birthday present. That's all I care about. Let's see here. Big Papa Pump hit me $1.50 and says, Twitch is corrupt. They don't investigate. They just use automated systems. They don't have the honor to hone up and apologize. I mean, again, if really what they had said was true and said, Phil, you had done something wrong. Okay, just show me the evidence. Seriously. Cite an example of something I did wrong and I'll say, all right, whatever.
Stationary during
they
Mass
never
Effect.
responded. They don't care. They literally just do whatever they want and feel like they can get away with it. Of course, then they got sued by Dr.
Stationary gamer
in a
word.
settlement because they were wrong doing it to him. So now I guarantee you there's probably a pipeline of people suing the fuck out of them. So good luck with that. But I'm not going to be a part of that crap. Okay, can we stop talking about the bullshit drama? I really don't care about it on Twitch anymore. Who gives a fuck about
care
that
about it,
site?
that's why you keep
Who's
talking
the
about
fucking
it.
Shit.
That would be
No, I'm not
great,
playing the
DJ
Chrono Cross
Reno.
remake.
They went, hey, we're tired of this.
Thank you,
Here's the
Derek.
evidence,
Thank you
and
for
then they
your
just
birthday.
play all the time. It
You
says
got
something
the birthday
racist.
cake yesterday. Me
That
too.
was out of context, guys. When I
Susan
said that,
Wilson,
I
members
was
goals
drunk,
reaction
guys. I
video
shouldn't
falls
count
short,
you
but you
drunk,
hit like 390 out of
guys.
400, will you extend the deadline? What's the point? The point of a goal is to hit the goal within the criteria. Right now we're at 361. If people really want to see me react to that video like they told me they did for 5 fucking years since it came out, if you want my honest take on it, my opinions, more information about the things discussed in that video, if that's what you want, become a member. If not, don't. And if we don't hit the goal, there's no demand for it, and I can move on and say, well, I tried. I guess it was a vocal minority of people who were screaming all these years, and it wasn't actually something people wanted. Big Papa Pump just hit me another $1.50. Says, I hope you like the Hawaiian. I do like I hope I like the Hawaiian too. It's all stuff I've never, like literally everything I just ordered I never had. So I'm excited. Hopefully it's really good. No 672. We haven't decided between WWE or Star Wars yet. We're getting there. Okay. So right now, guys, the vest is leading the poll. So let's just go ahead and do it. Let's do now a poll for the type of vest. We will do the original beige, the red, the
Boo,
gold,
should have been platinum.
and denim.
I want
No, we're not
platinum.
doing platinum. It's hot today. It's actually Warmer temperatures. The sun is beating on the office wall. I'm going to be in here all day long. I'm not wearing the heavy vest and sweating my balls off. It ain't happening. Okay.
It's not. No.
All right,
Let me
so,
check that real
ladies
quick.
and gentlemen,
Renton
it is time
weather.
to end the pre-stream. It's one of the longest pre-streams I've ever done, but we got a lot to talk about.
55
Thank you for your
degrees.
Overwhelming support during
It
the
is
pre-stream.
55
I'm gonna take a brief
degrees
break
out,
during the lead, and we're gonna
DSP.
jump into Ghostwire Tokyo and finish the game. I'm gonna update the stream. I'm gonna tweet it out so you guys know. All right.
Can you imagine 55 degrees
go
being
from
just
there.
sweltering
All right, guys?
hot, guys? I'll die.
Fair enough. Thank you. Let's end the pre-stream and let's get going. Sweet. All right. Let's switch over here. Switch over
I
here.
cannot imagine being so out of shape where 55 degrees is gonna kill me.
Get the camera. Oh, that. Whoa. The webcam is way too big. Because I'm using the red today for the first time in a long time. And it was at the default size. I have to resize that. Here we go. And then we have to resize the webcam. The good news is the balloon made it. The balloon is definitely deflated here, but it made it. It didn't blow up, so that's a positive.
Blow up? You mean deflate? Why would it blow up?
Why will it not center? Sometimes it
I'll
auto-centers,
stick around for some of the
sometimes it
gameplay. I don't know if
fights
I'm
you.
gonna do
It's
all the
fight you.
gameplay
It's all
though.
good. We're still gonna have.
I'll stick around for some of it at least.
Okay.
I was really hoping he was
Now
gonna
we
do
have the
Elden Ring
leaderboard.
first, but he's doing Ghostwire, which
All right.
boo.
Two more quick shout outs.
As for someone else who would be doing it, Raw DSP.
Fox Rider did a super chat saying, "How much do you tip? Depends on what I'm ordering. If I'm at a restaurant, I usually try to tip above 20%. Depending on how big the meal was, the order is, how expensive. When I'm ordering for delivery, I try to tip the
See you, DB.
larger
Have a good day,
amount
man.
that they allow you to. For some reason, sometimes the app is weird and doesn't let you do it, so I'll edit it.
And yeah,
Sometimes it's
Wanna
ridiculous.
blow up balloons,
I've seen
dude.
ones that are like sky high for no reason. It doesn't make sense. So it's really, again, rule of thumb. You're trying to tip around 20%. That's what I go for. Ant-Man did a super chat saying, "What happened to no breaks?" I have to piss, dude. This is what do you want me to do? Would you like me to hold in my piss for an hour and a half and sit here in pain as I try to beat a video game? Is that what
Yes.
you like, Ant-Man? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
How about this? What happened to common courtesy and common sense? I think that's a better question for
Way
you
to
to
insult the
think
person
about.
who tipped you.
All right? Okay. Guys, real quick break. Just going to run use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right.
Break time. At exactly 4 o'clock, so technically, his stream has not yet started yet. Pissing about it like LTG, terrible. We are going over 2 hours and 15 minutes of still no gameplay. 2 hours and 15 minutes on his gameplay birthday stream, and we still got nothing. You know what that means, right? First,
I hate this idiot. Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game?
followed by, where is it? Is
Oh, what that aroma can do, brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
easily amused. Charity, he is the charity, don't you know? He is 100% the charity, guys. Gotta promote Snortbox. Hey, at least the fire would keep you warm, right? Guess it.
All right, so I forgot my fucking controller. God damn it. God damn it.
Wow, way to be prepared. And why is the controller always on the floor where you can step on it while drunk? And then bitch about how it's broken again.
Step 1, let us change the stats of the stream to reflect the proper information. So
Very microaggression.
edit. Game title, Ghostwire Tokyo. Save. Okay. Then, let's tweet that we're about to finish Ghostwire
begging
live on
tweet.
stream. Pre-stream podcast done and food ordered. Up right now, the conclusion of Ghostwire Tokyo on stream. Join me for
This better be entertaining, DSP. I could be watching Overlord instead of this shit.
spooky conclusion. And let's
So
chill.
glad I got Crunchyroll.
While it all
There's so many people hate on Crunchyroll, and I don't know why, because I've been having a good time with it.
Shibuya.
I've watched more anime in the past, 10 days than I probably had in the
Now,
past
will this
5
work?
years.
No. It's the stupid glitch continues where that link, the DSP Gaming Live link, doesn't fucking work. In fact, I keep trying to use it. Now it's linking to my last Ghostwire stream from days and days ago. The thing is so fucking
Just
stupid.
copy,
I can't believe
paste.
how dumb YouTube is.
Copy,
They broke
paste the
link over
URL,
weekend and never
jackass.
fixed it. So now the live link links you to a super old stream. Completely stupid. So now I have the real link. There we go.
All you gotta do is copy, paste the URL.
And I'm actually going to post it up on the community.
You're the
tab as
dumbass who
well.
does it like this. Yes, it's YouTube's fault that you do it wrong. Because you did nothing wrong. You did everything correct.
Okay, there we go. Post it up. So we're good to go. Now we're posted everywhere. Now everyone knows. Okay. So I received a $1.50 tip from Mario saying, will you play Super Mario Brothers 2 or Devil May Cry 2 for a stream sometime in the near future? In the near future, no. Eventually, yes. If you mean American Super Mario Brothers 2, I'd love to play that. I've never played it ever on the internet. If you mean Japanese Super Mario 2, we started it already, but didn't finish it. That was about a year ago.
Okie dokie
Boy Lem
panic.
just gave me $10 saying congrats on turning 40. I'm actually turning 40 in a few months, and we're getting up there in age, man, but I want to wish you the best. Congratulations. Thank you, your boy Lem, for the support and the nice words. All right. It looks like Denim Vest is about to win. Let me just double check that.
Listen, I don't know
Then we'll
why,
just-
but I just had to watch anime lately. Watch Ghost Stories, watch Komi Can't Communicate.
Yeah, Denim Vest it is. Cool.
Now I got
Let me
MHA.
get it.
Working on
Denim
Overlord. I don't know why. Just all of a sudden, no, I haven't done them. I haven't watched a lot of anime. I've just been doing that a lot lately.
All right. And I'm going to up the fan because it's hot in here now because the sun is blasting on the
Just do not forget it's 55 degrees out.
maximum blast fan to hopefully keep the air circulation going. Ant-Man
Which
is
turns
angry
out Ghost
because I'm
Stories is
including his
also
name. I don't
on
care.
Crunchyroll.
Just being honest, Ant-Man, I don't really care.
It's so fucking
You know,
funny.
the more you complain, the less I'm gonna care. Plus, you're not the latest super chatter because we've got Ty is cut, who did a super chat, says how much would we need to upgrade difficulty by 1 in Skyrim? Nothing, because I'm not doing that. Jared Walsh, who read the membership for 2 months, says, are you gonna play Lego Star Wars? It's game of the year. I very well might. I'm very strongly considering it for the game on Friday that I'll start up. And TX Shooter 50 did a super chat, says happy birthday. Wow, you're 40. Yes, I am. If you
I love
can
it. You will
believe
not turn a difficulty up in Skyrim, guys. It's supposed to be a chill
You can
stream. Not
believe
supposed to
it.
be trying,
I'm
guys.
I almost said 50. I'm
I'm
40
not supposed to
years
try. Well, sit
Can't
there and
climb
you
it.
guys give me
old.
money.
Get up there. All right.
Currently on season 3.
Let's do this. Let's boot Ghostwire. For those who don't know, we're in the midst of a mission because there was one
Which
story-based side mission that you had to do before you beat the game.
Yes, it is
All
Hydra.
the others, it basically said you could go
It
back
is one of
after
the
you beat the game and
best
do later if
comedies
you
I've
want.
ever
So I
watched.
figured, hey, if it's one that's
Like, that
locked
is
into
not a
the story,
joke.
it
That
must be
is one of the
important.
best
I'm doing it right
comedies
now, and,
I've watched in a
I
long
don't know how long
time,
it's
if
gonna be. I don't
ever.
think it's gonna be that long.
There's a
I
lot
think
of
it's gonna
comedies you might go,
right into,
alright, that was pretty funny. Alright, whatever.
the finale
Cool.
of the game. The
That
final
show you,
story.
like, you legit stop to
Alright.
laugh out loud. Not only that, like,
Characters are
multiple
completely
times I had to
fine
stop
on
the
you,
show.
not doing
Reeeee wanted to be
WWE,
like, there's no way I heard
you
that
know,
right.
Lego
No, I
Star
didn't hear
Wars.
that
I'm glad
right.
to hear that. I know a lot of
No,
people
I didn't
still
hear
want
that
some
right.
of
Holy
WWE,
shit, they actually
but
did
I
say
am
that.
strongly considering Lego Star Wars, hearing so many good things about it.
Like, holy shit, there's no way that was what they just said. No, that's exactly what they said.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ghostwire Tokyo. This will be the conclusion stream, and incidentally,
Run.
I'm playing this
She's a
live
ghost
on
and
my
a bitch.
birthday. I just turned
Like
40
that,
years old.
just-
I'm a 40-year-old man
That
sitting in an
still
office
makes me laugh.
surrounded by balloons and decorations with a Pikachu hat on, a denim vest, and I'm about to exercise Shibuya Tokyo with a bunch of demons.
Like, just that
Not how I
line
expect
makes
to
me
spend my
laugh
40th
every
birthday, but life
time.
has many surprises in store for all of us. Okay, now if you remember, we're doing a side quest line where we have to complete this one before the game ends. Okay, and so we're doing it, and as we do it here, I'm running into many monsters and things, and there's a mini boss there. I don't think I want to fight the mini boss. I think I just want to keep following the ghost, which it looks like went this way. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I love ghost stories.
Or did it? Where did it go? It went to the... Wait a minute, we already did this. It went to the...
Yeah, when the girl
convenience
brings up the rabbit.
Right.
Now I know it would never work
And
out
walk
between
out of
us.
the convenience.
Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black. Like, wait, what?
Weird. She's going in a circle, right? By the way, do I have everything maxed? Well, as much
And
as
like
I
they
can
had
maxed, yes.
a voice for the rabbit, which in the original anime,
back
the
out the door.
rabbit doesn't have a voice.
And she started
But
walking
for the
back.
dub
Look.
version, they gave the rabbit a voice actor and all that. Like, why?
So we don't have to
'Cause
fight
it's
that many
funny.
bosses in the street. Good. I didn't feel like it. I really didn't feel like doing it.
We're also gonna hear a rabbit
I'm gonna keep
say,
following this
"Touch me,
ghost."
touch me harder."
Thank you, Tyrone. Happy birthday. Producer Zone says, do you remember how old you were when you started on YouTube? When I first started uploading, I was like 26, but I didn't start regularly uploading until I was like 27. Yeah. When I was 27, 2008, I think, was when I first started regularly uploading my playthrough videos. Shout out to Wario2255 who just took me $1.50 and says,
I would
"Do you remember
say,
this
I like
Crazy
that the
Mario Brothers
villain's
USA
like,
is a fun
Bakugo
game
is
that introduced
insane,
a lot
we'll
of
make him a
Mario
villain
characters to the
too."
series,
Like,
even if it's not even a Mario game at first. I know.
That's not gonna
And
happen.
they stuck. And that's the funny part is that even though it was Doki Doki Panic with a skin over it, it stuck and then it changed the whole course of Mario, right? It really did. 250 likes and climbing. Thank you guys who liked the stream today. I really appreciate the engagement. That will help the stream a ton. I think the most likes I had on here was it 500? It was the last marathon we did. Whatever the last marathon we did, it was a ridiculous amount of likes.
And then you deleted all the likes
Where did it
when you
go?
privated the video. Jackass.
What the frick? It disappeared.
And reminder, the likes only count
Is it just
after
weird? It
the stream
disappeared,
is over.
right?
While the stream is going, the likes
The trail
don't matter.
disappeared.
I've never even heard of Tiger and Bunny, so
I'm just trying to follow
not sure what
the
you're
trail. I
talking
don't want
about.
to fight all those monsters.
But yeah, I went
wonder
through
if it's scripted or is
Crunchyroll
this- Wait a minute. This
and
is
went,
her.
alright,
Oh shit! I didn't
let's
see her.
see.
This is her sitting here.
Starting at, well, I guess 0, but starting at 0, then work my way through. Like, alright, I'll add that,
Oh, no.
add that. On the way to
well.
L before
I guess we're
I
fighting.
stopped. Like, alright, I think I have enough anime added to my list right now. Yeah, but I have easily 24 animes added to my watch list.
Right,
Although
just
some of them,
roll
like
the
Cowboy
enemy.
Bebop, Inuyasha, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon
Fight
Ball,
off the
Dragon Ball
enemy!
GT.
Fight off the enemy!
Like,
fight
I've already
off the
watched
enemy.
either partial or all of them. I was like, yeah, I go back to them. Might be fun to go back to the original Dragon
Alright.
Ball again and watch it through again.
Check the area where the girl
Or I
was
was
sitting.
doing Dragon Ball
Without
GT after I
alerting
found
that
it
giant mini boss
online.
to the stream all day.
Wink, wink.
Boom.
But then I got distracted and didn't finish it.
Ed, we're in
Well, I
here
just
discussing
pick up where I left
Erica.
off.
Okay.
I left off when
El Grey
baby
Zorro
was
says, happy
found.
birthday, happy to return to your streams after a while. Last November was
So I guess I can always go back and then
hold on.
start from there.
Last
on
November was my
Crunchyroll
10th
where the
anniversary watching
baby
your content.
saga
I started
starts, I
watching when you were
guess.
30. Time flies. Indeed it does. Welcome, El Grey Zorro. Thank you. Protusum Zone says, I never saw any videos of you on YouTube besides the first DSP. Where'd it go?
Although I would,
Scrolled up the fucking screen. Oh.
wouldn't mind if
The
they got
first DSP
super dubbed.
videos. Can't even read it. But I know there's pictures of you on the internet when you were at fighting game tournaments. Oh, yeah. When I was much younger and skinnier.
Overlord has been good so far, in my opinion.
Derek says happy 40th birthday.
I love the context of the guy's level 99 with all the epic gear.
Cool.
And all these people
Devin
like,
says,
I'm
my
going to
first
use
two
my
places I ever
ultimate
saw
attack.
was
He's like,
Heavy Rain and Fallout
bitch,
3. Now, that's even
you gotta
further
beat a
back
boss
than
that does that
Devin.
attack to get out of the tutorial area.
Okay.
Like, this is kind of making me nostalgic. God, that was like 12 years ago. Last time I saw that spell. Oh, anyways, flick, dead.
Seriously? It's gonna fight me? I guess I have to fight this thing. I don't want to. I guess I have to.
I gotta fight it, guys. No! I don't want to fight villains out of game. I just want to run away.
Almost right through the stun towers, but not carrying.
Obi-Wan! How's it going? Hey, Blast, how's it going? You know, guys, don't forget, if you want to beat the trolls, you gotta hit that like button. Let's see, where am I currently? I'm currently at 40.
I killed it. Damn, that thing is a tank, huh?
6. All right.
That thing is a friggin' tank. That thing took a lot of damage. Alright, we got it. I leveled up fighting it. And now the phone rings. Where is that phone? Aha. I guess you had to fight it. That was part of the mission, I guess, because it triggered and came over here. Alright, Ant-Man, you're out of here. I've had enough. It's not. This stream is not about you. You can go.
Banned.
Thanks. Alright.
Thanks for the money, dummy. Now you're banned.
Storm P started watching me during Bloodborne.
I think my favorite waifu in MHA is Kagure because she's invisible. That's hilarious.
So that was Erica we were following?
Although I think she might be the mole. Because they're going on about, oh, there's a mole working for the bad guys. Like, ooh, who could it be? And who better to sneak around a campus and find information than the person that's literally invisible? Like, she would be the perfect spy because you can't see her.
Supposed to be 2 more legs to
That
this
and they've
side
never
mission.
really, up to 50 now? Let me refresh.
Yeah.
Refreshing
There's 2 more after the end 2
shows.
and after the end 3.
50. Alright. Holla holla. Yeah, don't spoil. Because I'm anime only.
For finishing it.
I guess I could probably use certain websites to find the manga online, but
There it is. Okay, let's do
I
it.
like
Those are
reading
the
on
3
my
missions.
phone. I don't like
The 3
reading on my
missions are apparently
computer. I
all
like
supposed to be
reading
really
on my
important to
phone.
the story. And then once those are done, then we can beat the game. Cool.
And I like reading when I'm at work because it gets so fucking boring.
Cool.
Because you can go like 2 hours, and it's like nothing. And oh, alright, here comes all the trucks.
John Duncan says to celebrate your birthday. Let's have
Yeah,
40
we got
foxes.
stuck. We had to wait for this person to show up to
Why not? I
sign
like
off on
foxes.
everything. So there's like
Send them
8
in.
trucks waiting to unload. Then they get all 8 trucks unloaded,
All right, Derek.
and they
I'll
all
see you
show up
later,
for
man.
fuel.
See you later on. Remember, I'm here all day playing.
Like,
Rivalry.
fuck.
I did it again. The game did the stupid thing again where it activates my ability that I didn't do. So
Uh-huh.
what a waste.
If you didn't do it, then why did it activate, jackass?
Okay, part 2.
Although one thing I will give props up to manga, because I have read manga before. I've read the Full Metal Alchemist, which Brotherhood sticks so close to it. It's like, alright.
429.
About the only thing they changed from the manga to the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is they didn't praise Winry as much in the anime. Which is weird because like you read the manga and like they spend a lot of time praising Winry. Which I mean she deserves it. She's a badass genius. Or like I read Angelic Layer manga.
I don't get it.
What's the other manga I read?
What is 429?
I read some of the Dragon Ball Z manga. Like, I have read it, I
Check out
just
the roof of
prefer the
429.
anime.
That's 429.
Now he's only going to be playing this for
Okay.
about 2 hours.
So
And
that
then
must be the
he's going to
building,
move
right?
on to
He's gotta go
Skyrim. And then he's going to move on to Elden
Alright.
Ring. Well, he's probably going to eat
The
first.
roof is on fire. It's actually very wet.
If he doesn't take a break first.
All right, guys, let's do this. There it is, that giant building. Now, would I just climb it normally from the inside, or is there an expressway up? Can we enter the
Guy's
building?
just a fucking weeb.
No, you can't use this. There must be an interesting way up there. I guess you have to look around, right? That's the building. Perhaps this way. El Grayzors, I hope you play Lego Star Wars. It's gonna be a good game for chill night streams. But the thing is, it has to. This is a new game for daytime streams, man. I want people to understand that too. Like, whatever. When I beat this, we need a new game for daytime streaming. We're not looking for another chill night game. I mean, there will be other chill night stuff needed once we beat Kirby, but that's not immediately what we're looking for. I don't want people to get a misconception here.
Well, seeing how you should have beaten Kirby already because it's like a 10-hour game. You've been playing it for 20. Yes, so exciting. Much wow. But shit, I mean, guys, you just want to talk about anime or manga, whatever, we can do that too. Have this guy on as background noise.
Yes, Derek, I'll see you around Kirby.
What would be
Sounds
your
good.
suggestions? Mind you, I prefer dubbed over sub because I can't read my TV anymore. When I was younger, like back in high school, I could read my TV, but
Okay.
I gotta be playing Diablo 2 and digging around on my phone and eating and doing 20 other things while I watch anime. So I prefer dubbed over sub. So if it's on Crunchyroll or Funimation is moving this stuff from Funimation to Crunchyroll, so there could be
Yep.
even more shit for me to
Exactly
find
how
once
we
they get
do
all
it.
that transferred over. Like Adachi keeps suggesting that redo the healer. They don't have it on there.
Stage or on a stage?
I joke. She says very specifically, "Do not watch that. It's horrible."
Idols. Tonight on Yokai Idol. Yes. All right, Patrick.
I mean, I've added a bunch to my list, and a lot of it's like
Did you hear something?
Goblin Slayers.
Oh,
After I
fan,
beat
look.
finish Overlord, I'm watching Goblin Slayer. And then it's like, I'm gonna add this. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'll add that. This sounds interesting. I'll add this.
Disco clubs in years long past. Okay.
Well, they don't have like Hellsing.
So, Patrick tipped me $4.20, and he says 40 dimes plus 20 pennies for your 40th birthday. What else is on the menu for today's stream? We got the conclusion of
Like,
Ghostwire
man, I was
Tokyo.
gonna look forward to watching
Chill Skyrim
Hellsing,
Anniversary
but
Edition. We got a live episode
they don't
of
have
DSP
Hellsing on
tries
there
to try out
yet. Might be on
Hawaiian
Funimation,
barbecue.
and then once
Then
you get
we
everything
got
transferred over, they'll have it.
Elden Ring, Lane
Or they got
City,
Dragon Ball Super, but it's
Capital
sub,
City, I
not
should say.
dubbed.
And then we've got
And I can't
Kirby and
stand that
Forgotten
Minnie
Land
Mouse does the voice of
and
Goku.
a piece of birthday cake to end the stream. So we got a lot coming up here, guys.
Like, I'm
Awesome.
sorry, Minnie Mouse is not the
Brandon
voice of
says he's watching
Goku.
my stream at the park.
Unless you
Cool.
watch the Japanese version, then
Now,
yeah, it is the
how
voice
would
of
I
Goku.
climb this sucker? I see a ladder on the other side.
And you're already New Game Plus. One guy I follow is already on New Game Plus 3,
Maybe?
and they're doing what was it? I'm trying to remember what their challenge was.
See, what I'm
Oh, to
seeing
do
is-
the hug, and always play with that 5%
Unless-
debuff.
Are we where we're supposed to be right
They
now?
said they're gonna be doing other
actually?
things too, but they wanted to start off with
We
that
don't need to
5%
climb the
debuff
tower?
as soon as they could.
I actually don't think
And
we
then
need
play
to
with that
climb
debuff
tower.
the entire
question is,
time.
What am I looking for then?
I actually have started watching that Hydra. I found it online, like a good American should.
There is stuff up there, but
And I
it's
got
so
to the
high
part
up,
where
I don't know how to
Baby
get to
gets
it.
found or made.
Yeah, it's that's
Like they
not it.
just
It's
discovered
awesome.
Baby, and then I got distracted by stuff, and I never got around to watching it again. But
We're
yeah, I'll
looking for-
be
check out the
finishing
roof of
the
429. That's where we are. So what are we looking
BGT
for on the
just
roof?
on Crunchyroll.
Right?
And I think I know why a lot of the Dragon Ball Z only people hated it. Because it's Dragon
Oh.
Ball the
Here
original.
she is.
And the Dragon Ball
What the fuck are you
original
talking about?
was more of an adventure story. Wasn't all about the fighting. Like if you only watch Dragon
What
Ball
is he talking
Z,
about? I don't
where it's
see
like,
her.
alright, it's been 2 episodes, time for a fight.
Where
Oh, it's
is
been another
he
episode,
seeing
time
her?
for a
What is he
fight.
talking about?
versus Dragon Ball Original, where yeah, you had fights, but you know, it'd be 20 episodes of adventure and
I'm
discovery and doing this
What
and
is
doing
he
that.
talking about? I don't see
Then
the
you have a
girl I'm
fight.
supposed to be looking for.
So I can definitely see why Dragon Ball
Pop
Z
like I could see
only
them, but they're not
fans
here.
do not like GT because it's Dragon Ball Original, just a sequel to it, I guess. It's more of a
Follow
sequel to it than
Erica's
Dragon Ball Z
trail.
is.
Where the fuck is it? Oh shit, here it is. Oh my god, that was hard as shit to see. Alright.
But the main thing I know about GT is it has the coolest design for a Super Saiyan. The Super Saiyan 4 design
Nah, fuck
is
that.
the coolest design, and they should have kept that
I'm not
design instead
fighting
of...
dickheads.
Now they got blue hair. Now they got pink hair. Oh no, Vegeta's gonna have blue hair instead of pink
Grab it.
hair.
There we go.
But now he's gone on to orange hair instead of gold hair. Like the design they had for the Super Ball, the Dragon Ball Super. All right, blue hair,
So where's
great.
Psychic Trail go?
Oh no, this one he's got pink hair. Versus GT, where it's no, they made a badass
Oh
design.
no, it was over there. It just fucking disappeared, right?
Zinger, how's it
Over
going?
there.
Destro. You named after Destro
I found a
from
Tanuki.
MHA? Probably not.
Tanuki! I came up here thinking it'd help me find my pals. All these ferocious monsters keep wandering by. I keep getting scared. You're a lifesaver. Don't know what I'd do if you hadn't found me. Well, that's cute.
That's awesome, Rocklight.
Alright.
Then I've added some classics like
There's
Fruit
a
Baskets.
voice recorder around here somewhere.
I've never watched Fruit Baskets, but I've
Don't really
heard
know
so
where
much
to
about it. It's
find
like,
it.
may not be
Okay.
up my alley, but I gotta check it out just because it's... You gotta. It's a classic. It's one of those animes that you should probably watch, no matter what. Like Inuyasha, like Cowboy
Oh,
Bebop,
it's
like
sitting on a ledge. I couldn't even see it.
Naruto. I've watched some
Dude, look
Naruto.
at
My
the
one
human
friend
beings. It
loves
really
the
looks
show,
like Edward and he
but he
gets to
skips
see
all the
the
story
beast.
part, goes right to the fights. When fight's over, he skips ahead to this next fight.
Alright.
Like, yeah, I watched, you know,
Video.
100 episodes in about 2 days because I skip all the story stuff. I don't think that's how you're supposed to watch anime. Like, well, I don't care about the story, I just care about the
Right
fights.
back at ground level, just like we did last time.
I have watched that. That was such a good one. That was on Netflix.
Yep. There you go.
That Magic Modica, whatever, it was a
Down below,
fantastic
down to a
show.
payphone. All right, here we go.
その様子だとあまりいい報告ではなさそうだな。
So once I get done with Overlord and then Goblin Slayer, I might finish GT.
あの子は父親のことで責任を感じ
Because as someone who did watch the original Dragon Ball and liked the original Dragon Ball,
危険だと思って。
it's like, alright, oh, this is just like this episode of Dragon Ball. This is like that episode of Dragon Ball. They're copying Dragon Ball a little too much for my taste.
A
I can
different.
definitely see why people who only watch Z don't like the show.
We got one mission left in this.
We're talking anything,
lot line.
Deathstroke, because this guy's boring as shit. But yes, I just got Crunchyroll, finished MHA, started on Overlord. I'm on season 3 right now. After
Round
that,
one to go.
I'll be watching Goblin Slayer. So yeah, right now we're just talking about
After the end
anime in general, or manga, if you've read manga.
Could be
I've always been a Piccolo fan. I think instead of doing the Majin Buu or Majin Vegeta, should have been Majin Piccolo.
Then there were none. There's a full outfit you get for that.
Can you imagine, like, what a callback to the original Dragon Ball? Because obviously, if you only watch Dragon Ball Z,